What up? What up? That's right. Showing off the fancy new haircut. No hat. Actually, good point. I should wear my Christmas hat. Should wear my Christmas hat. Bing, bang, boom. Looks to close the lead. Oh, there, Juris. Oh, snap. And we're off like a herd of turtles. We're going to get a return here from the Vikings. Gets past the 20, zigzags his way, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds up to about the 23-yard line. So the matchup predictor is giving the Vikings the slight nod. 62%. I picked the Bears. I picked the Bears. All right, here we go. Kirk Cousins taking the field for the first time tonight under center. Dalvin Cook the single back. Kirk takes the snap, play action, rolling to his right. Looking, and he's going to keep it, run it himself, and he gets a gain of about 6, maybe 7. Takes a little bit of a hit there as well. And it'll be second down and a long 3. Yeah, we need the Bears to win. Well, I mean, the Bears would be then 5-9, only a game behind us. Yeah, but that's clearly better than having the Vikings win. So, yes, having the Vikings win is more important. Whoop. Forgot to put it on loop. All right, handoff up the middle for Dalvin Cook, and he has nowhere to go. Ogletree in on the tackle, and we got third down coming up for the Vikings. Bryce got ice, says, let's go Bears. The Bears. Here we go. Third and 2. Kirk Cousins motions Dalvin Cook out to the right side. 3 receivers to the left. Kirk Cousins, empty backfield, takes the snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the right side and has his man caught. First down, Osborne. Number 17, making the grab, KJ Osborne. Finding that gap in the zone. Good throw there by Kirk. Moves the chains. All right, first and 10. Kirk, under center, takes the snap, hand off to the right side. Dalvin Cook tries to cut it back, and Dalvin Cook will get a gain of about 2.5, maybe 3. Looks like 3. Can you guys hear me okay? I hope you guys can hear me okay. Hello, hello. Well, I feel like my mic volume's kind of low. Maybe I could, whoa. Put it up to my face a little bit, maybe? Who knows? Here we go. All right. So, second and 6. Oh, they gave him 4 on the play? No shot. Kirk Cousins, play actions. Quick throw over to the right side, left side, and nice tackle. It was Ogletree. No, excuse me, Graham makes the play, and it was now going to be third down and short again. Comes up and makes the tackle to the flat. That's a tough tackle to make, even on the backup running back. Actually, it was the fullback. Did you see the Saints win last night? Hurt our playoff hopes? It didn't hurt our playoff hopes. So we still have a chance, but we got to win. But yeah, I mean, it was a crazy game last night, no doubt. Thank you, Bryce, for letting me know you can hear me. Appreciate it. Bohemian Rhapsody. All right, 3rd and 3. Kirk in the shotgun again. This time, Dalvin Cook's in the backfield with him. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Takes the snap. Looking left. And going deep. Has a step and incomplete. Conklin had to dive for it. And he could not quite connect. Thank you, Kirk Cousins, for looking like Tom Brady, just overthrowing everybody. Man, he had a couple of guys potentially open, deciding to go for it all, even to the tight end. Interesting decision. And that's going to force the punt unit because they were not across midfield yet. Takes the snap. There's the punt. And we're going to get a bounce, and he's going to escape to the left side. Jab step, it's Jakeem Grant. And Grant will go out of bounds right around the 15, maybe 16-yard line, depending on the spot. Looks like they're going to give him the 16-yard line. All right, so Justin Fields will take the field for the first time tonight. He's had an up-and-down rookie year. Bears have not looked great. But let's see if he can show some promise tonight on a prime-time game. Last time we saw him, he played pretty well. Just overthrowing everyone. You like that one, Hassan? People must be busy tonight. Nobody's hanging out in the chat. It's all good. People are allowed to be busy. It's a busy time of year. I'm sure people will stop by eventually. Come in and say hi. Or you can be like Kevin and just come in and say bye. Threat detected. The world is going hybrid with IBM. Interesting commercial. What up, Doris? Tim has all the money, and look at him with his fancy new hat. You know what? Let me hop in the Discord. I almost forgot. Boom. I'm in the Discord if you want to hop in there, Doris. The perfect family home. Tim looked like the richest fan in the world. That's hilarious. What up, Fred Ogle? Says, let's go Vikings. Interesting. I don't remember what's your team there, Fred. But if you're a Washington fan, we're rooting for the Bears. But if you're a Vikings fan, then good luck. There he is, Justin Fields. The number 11 overall pick. They made the move up to go get him. See if it pays off. Roger Smith. Roger Smith on the Huntley train. All right. Matt Nagy, the all-hated Matt Nagy. Handoff to the right side. Oh, Montgomery cuts it back. And he's going to get a gain close to the first down marker. Uh-oh, flag, though, might be coming back.
And a flag comes in.
Holding offense, number 76. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Is that Tevin Jenkins, I believe?
Nope.
It is Tevin Jenkins getting the hold. Playing left tackle tonight. And rookie out of, which one is he out of again? Texas?
Oklahoma State.
Oh, Oklahoma State. I remember the black uniforms. That's what I was trying to think of. I almost said Texas Tech, but you're right. Oklahoma State. Jason Peters out tonight. All right, Fields, 1st and 18 in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking to his left, throws it underneath, tipped up in the air, and nearly picked off. Harrison Smith going for the tackle and did not try to locate the football. Fortunate for Justin Fields to hit the ground harmlessly. Bears are the worst team to watch. Awful football. I know, I hate Nagy. But I picked them to win tonight. I did a little homerism. We need the Bears to win, so I picked the Bears. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Usually I'm the kiss of death. Here we go. Grant goes in motion from left to right. 2 receivers out wide to the right now. Fields in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Montgomery. And Montgomery nowhere to go. 3rd and 18 for Justin Fields. Just where he wanted to be. How you doing today, Chris?
I'm fine right now.
Fine right now? Yeah, you got the dub?
You said what?
I said you got the dub? The Raiders?
Yeah.
Pulling it off for you? They left you a scare, though.
On a
Fields.
game-winning field goal.
Yep, throws it underneath to Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet makes the first guy miss, but he cannot get to the first down. He gets up past the 20, and that will force the punting unit for the Bears. A holding penalty really screwed him up on that one. Jenkins. All right, here we go. We got Pat O'Donnell in to kick it off to KJ Osborne. Takes the snap. Boom, and kick. And it's caught by Osborne. Osborne spinning around and gets past the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. And that's where Kirk Cousins will start his second drive with great field position. After the negative, or actually it was a 5-yard drive for the Bears, but they lost some yardage before they finally got that garbage time, long 3rd down, extra yardage.
And I'm not done.
Yeah, that was a big win for you. Yeah, that would have been critical. Because I would have taken a 5-point lead with just a few weeks left. That would have been big.
Yep.
But instead, I maintain my 3-point lead for now. If the Bears win, you win the week. And I'm only going to be up by 2.
Who played tomorrow? Us and who? It's another team. The Rams.
Rams in Seattle, yep.
I got to go to work at 12.
Brutal. How long are you working?
Just 7. 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. Be light though. Ain't nobody gonna be downstairs. So I probably watch some movies.
Fair enough.
Because we can eat basically. We don't get lunch breaks, so we can eat whenever we want. So I just eat all day up until 7 a.m. in the morning.
Fair enough.
I already slept.
My preview video did pretty decent. It's up over 1,000 views now.
See? You got viewers.
Got viewers.
You famous now.
I think I lost a sub.
Just about a matter of time for somebody to say, hey, that's the Tim Sports Talk.
Yup. Maybe one day.
It's coming. Hey, that's that guy on YouTube that calls all the plays.
Yep. Alright, there's Justin
That's
Jefferson.
hilarious. They got Fortnite on Monday night. That's hilarious. Doing that stupid dance that he always do.
Oh, is that a dance he does?
Yeah.
I thought that was a
If he scores a
Fortnite
touchdown,
dance.
you'll see him do it.
Oh, he's got a Moss jersey on tonight. That's fun. All right, here we go. Osborne goes in motion. 3 receivers to the right now. Kirk under center. Dalvin Cook, the single back, takes a snap. Play action, setting up the screen to Dalvin. Dalvin does make the catch, and he's going to go down. Roquan Smith avoiding the offensive tackle and going in there and making the play. Roquan Smith, first-round pick a few years ago out of Georgia. What a stud. Man, wouldn't it be nice to have him there, Chris?
Who, Roquan?
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably, I don't know how much years he left on his contract. Maybe he might be a free agent. Who knows?
6th in the league right now with 131 tackles. Kirk drops back, throwing into Dalvin Cook in the flat, and Dalvin is going to get swarm tackled. They are all over Dalvin Cook. They are not letting him get free. Literally, he makes the catch, and there's 3 guys over there as fast as possible.
That's Dalvo.
Including Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith nearly made the sack, and then he comes up there and helps make the tackle. Making some plays.
He runs like Leonard Fletcher. That's who he runs like.
I can see that. All right, 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 here. Kirk, 4 receivers to his left, takes the snap, looking that way. Throws it over the middle and has a man, Justin Jefferson, wide open for a gain of about 17, 18 yards. Justin Jefferson. Man, that's just horrible coverage. He didn't even have to do anything. He just ran a dig route, and the guy just never got within 5 yards. I don't think they were. That's the crazy part. I think underneath, that was man-to-man. Because where's the guy in the middle of the field to play zone? I think he was on an island, and he just never had a chance. Kirk, pitch play to the left side. He has a big hole. Now he cuts it back all the way to the right, slipping tackles, and a nice gain of about 8. Dalvin Cook using that vision, trying to get what he can. 2nd and 2.
Dalvo Cook.
Last week versus the Steelers, 27 carries, 205 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He was coming off an injury, and he was just slicing through him like butter. Kirk under center. Takes a snap, hand off to the left side, and he does a nice jump step, and he'll get a first down and a few more. Nice gain of about 10 yards on 2nd and 2. They are inside the red zone now. Vikings looking to strike first.
And Dalvin Cook is what J.D. McKissick would be if he actually had talent. That makes sense. Because he runs like J.D. with that burst.
Yeah, but the thing about Dalvin Cook is, way bigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I basically mean with more talent.
Some more size.
Physically gifted, yeah.
Hand off to the right side, and he's just going to get what he can. Roquan Smith stands him up.
Stood him up.
Wow.
Yeah, that is a great linebacker right there.
Gained him about a yard, maybe 2. They gave him 2. Most consecutive seasons with 1,200 yards of scrimmage. Dalvin Cook right now is sitting at 3. Wow, Adrian Peterson only had 4 seasons in a row with 1,200 yards of scrimmage. I thought it would have been more than. Oh, well, I don't know.
AP was never like a receiving back.
That's true. Kirk Cousins, handoff to number 26. Gets a gain of about 3. Madison's not 26, right? Who's this one? Nwangwu. Yes, Nwangwu. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Vikings. 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Vikings well inside the field goal range. They're up to the 12-yard line. But do they get more here? 3rd and 5, Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Nwangwu switches sides in the backfield. Kirk takes the snap. Here's a 4-man rush. Kirk has plenty of time. Now floats it to the end zone. And guess who? Justin Jefferson makes the touchdown grab. And, man, they are leaving him wide open. There's his dance, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't take long to see that dance. 12-yard touchdown reception for Justin Jefferson. What a start to a career he has had. He had an absolute monster winning the Offensive Rookie of the Year last year. And he's just stepped up again. Let's see if I can look at his total stats for the year. He's already got 2 catches, 30 yards tonight in the first quarter. But yeah, 85 catches, 1,288 yards, and 8 touchdown grabs before tonight's game. What a year. Still a lot of time left. If he just ended with that, that's a phenomenal year. But he still has 4 more games to play.
That's what happens when you got a decent quarterback throwing to you.
Yup. And for some reason, the Bears just leaving you wide open. Not even trying to cover you.
They man coverage them. They put them one-on-one.
Yep. Do you watch Rick Snyder, Tim? I see some of his videos. I like Rick Snyder. He does a good job.
I watch Protect Sports Network. Y'all watch that guy?
Who? It's like, nah. I know he just posted a video tonight.
Oh, what he posted about?
Is Scott Turner the guy? Maybe we'll watch that at halftime. See what he has to say.
Scott Turner isn't going anywhere. We all can just sadly accept that. It's not like anybody can fire him. Ron can, but he's not going to.
Is Scott Turner the guy? The right guy for the job? Let's go ahead and hit his video now. Hit that like button. Hassan says, come on, Bears. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, Vikings. I can give a crap about the Vikings taking our spot in the playoffs. Because as of right now, we sit top 12 for a top 12 pick. So that means, you know what that means. I don't got to say it.
Potentially within striking distance?
You said what?
Potentially within striking distance for your boy?
Yep.
Yeah, because who has the pick right now? The number 1 overall pick goes to the Jags right now, right?
Yeah. The first three picks I know is going to be defensive players. That I know for a fact. I don't know. I would have to go back and look.
Well, I don't know about the Lions.
You better pick on a defensive player.
They should pick a freaking quarterback.
They can get
Goff
strong in a
sucks.
second. But how late? I think they got 2 first. I think I got 2 first.
True. Scott gets way too much hate. It's not his fault the players can't go downfield. Here we go. We got Greg Joseph in to kick it away here for the Vikings. It's 7-0, but they have to send it on to the Bears with 5:03 to go in the first quarter. Will we get another return? This time, no. They let it hit the end zone. It wasn't even going to be Jakeem Grant. That was interesting to return. Number 24 instead. I think that's Herbert. Yeah, man-to-man defense.
Single high. Kirk Cousins
geez
always
Louise.
it.
I mean, that corner is horrible. Who is that? That was terrible.
There they go again, dancing.
Steve Young dancing too. Justin Fields hands it off up the middle, and David Montgomery, he's going to dive forward and get close to the first down marker. We saw the same thing last time, but this time, no flags. See if they give him the first down or not. He's close. No, they will not. 2nd and 1. Fields in the shotgun. They hurry up to the line. They're going to hand it off again to him, and he cuts it back. Slips another tackle and another gain of about 5, maybe 6. Up past the 40.
Just get some weapons and a good O-line. They'd be dangerous.
Dalvin Cook is solid.
They need a new
Not
offensive
Dalvin,
coordinator.
sorry, David Montgomery.
They making Justin Fields a pocket passer. That's what it seems like.
Oh,
They're
they
not
need a
using
new
his
coaching
legs.
staff so bad. It's incredible that he still has a job. Nagy is so bad on so many levels. All right, Fields in the shotgun. Montgomery goes to the sideline for a breather. 2 backs in the backfield with him. Cole Kmet goes in motion. Takes the snap. Hand off to Jakeem Grant. Grant kind of gets around to the outside using that speed. And he's going to get the first down. A gain of about 13, maybe 14. And they cross midfield. Jakeem Grant. They acquired him from Miami. He's a short, very quick, very speedy little guy. He's an interesting character. All right, 1st and 10 Bears. Nice start to this drive.
Carter.
Yep. 2 tight ends on the right side. Now one goes in motion. Now it's I formation. Montgomery back in the game. Takes the snap. Hand on him off to him up the middle. And this time he gets eaten up. Big boy number 58 in the middle getting a tackle for loss. 2nd down and 12 coming up. Who's 58? It was Pierce making the play. Nice move on the inside, beating the guard.
Anthony Barr was a bust.
Anthony Barr? Really?
He
You think
was a
so?
bust. Yes. It's a cold, stone cold bust.
Here we go. Fields in the shotgun. Bunch formation, 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap. Handoff. No, Justin Fields keeps it. Running to the right side. Cuts it up and he fumble! Oh, no! And Barr picks it up. He says, bust who? First
He got a fumble recovery.
and 10.
He didn't even force the fumble.
Hey, he was there in the right time, right place. Number 27 forced it.
Yeah, he should have tucked it.
Oh, yeah, he totally got loose with the football. That was a sketchy way of holding that football. Got poked out of there, got hit in the elbow. And now the Vikings have the ball. Wow, oh wow, oh wow.
Him love himself. Some Tyler Hunt.
Tyler Hunt.
Everybody drinking the Kool-Aid.
I didn't
Shannon
hate
Sharp.
Huntley.
Shannon Sharp said earlier today he's more accurate than Lamar. I mean, okay. Stupid. Just dumb. So he's better than Lamar? That's what you're saying?
Lost your ever-loving mind.
That Big Mac looked good.
I had a Big Mac today, actually, for lunch. First one in a while. I saw it on the menu. I was like, you know what? I want one. Let me get one.
The Big Mac. They still need to put some bigger meat on there. Not the
Yeah.
little small little patties.
True.
Like the double quarter pounder.
Mm-hmm.
That's real solid beef patty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious.
I might do that next time. Get the
What,
double quarter
eggs?
pounder meals. Double quarter pounder beef on a Big Mac. That sounds good. Huntley is a starter in this league? Maybe.
No, ain't no maybe.
Why not?
Because he's a backup.
Because he's a backup?
It's the same thing. I'm not going to say y'all because you haven't done it yet. Same thing we try to do with Heineke. Same thing. Colt McCoy had a great game. 2 great games and 1-2. I guess he's a franchise quarterback too, huh? That's exactly.
I was looking up something. I was just letting
Browns
you go.
at Packers. Packers should get that one.
All right, Kirk Cousins takes the snap, and he's going to go down the sack. Number 96, Hicks, making the play. Just beating him on the inside, one-on-one with the right guard. Too easy, honestly. Whoever that right guard was, that was not his best moment. I mean, good night. It's almost like he was expecting help from the center because he let him inside pretty easily. All right, 2nd and 17. Kirk in the shotgun now. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Hand off to Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook's running to the left. And it's going to be a nice gain. He's going to get about a gain of 10. Maybe 9. Up to the 50-yard line. Oh, no. Why is number 11? Is 11 Mooney?
Yeah. You would like to see him have an option on that to throw it, though. To throw it, though.
Well, I think that's what it was. That's why he ran an out route.
Yeah, turned into his back.
Well, he didn't go to block anybody. I don't know what else he was doing. Kirk throwing it over the middle. Oh, nearly picked off. Oh, my God. Oh, no, and they're going to get a targeting penalty. Wow.
He should have caught that, but that would have been a tough catch to make. That was a great ball placement.
Yeah, he had two hands on it. They're going to get a targeting penalty.
Unnecessary roughness on the defense, number 26.
They don't call it targeting in the NFL level, but you get the idea. Wow, number 26 is going to get called for that. That is critical. Conklin nearly made the grab, and then it was nearly picked off. Oh, that's a terrible call. That is a terrible, terrible call. He hit the ball.
Disagree. Ain't for his head.
He hit the ball. Just because your head's behind the ball, that ain't my fault. I hit the ball.
He probably sold it while he's on the ground. You can't get mad.
Oh, my. What a garbage call.
He sold it perfectly.
Kirk Cousins, handoff to the left side. Dalvin Cook cuts it up the middle, and a nice gain of 9 for Dalvin Cook. Wow, this drive should not be happening right now. What are they saying? Are they talking about how bad of a call?
Contact to the neck and head area. Is it forcible? I wouldn't put it in that category.
I mean, it's to the neck
And that's an important
He hit a
term,
ball!
forcible contact. It can't just be secondary
I
or
don't know.
incidental contact.
That's bang.
What am I supposed to do? I'm trying to knock the ball out of the dude's hands, and then I happen to freaking hit his head afterwards because he put the ball right in front of his face? That ain't my problem.
Bang, bang.
Kirk Cousins hands off to the right side. Dalvin Cook again. And the Bears defense cannot stop him from getting a first down, but they're bottling him up a decent amount. What's his carries right now?
He averaging 5 yards a pop.
He is averaging 8 carries, 45 yards. Actually, he's doing pretty decent. Man, it doesn't seem like he's doing that well, though. That's what's crazy. It seems like they've made some good plays on him, but I guess he's had enough chunk plays to make it look good.
Well,
so that's the end of the first quarter. The Vikings up 7-0, but they are marching down the field again.
And I end the week at 2-2. This game is over. The Chicago Bears will not come back after they scored his touchdown, and Tim can stop it in his mouth.
We'll see. We'll see. Because they're
Speaking of
not
which,
dead yet.
let me look at my fantasy team. I know I'm unstoppable right now.
Yeah, everybody gave you their best players.
Nah, not everybody gave me their best players.
No, you're right. I didn't.
But you gave me some of your best players. So
Everybody
joke's
else.
On you.
Everybody
Joke's
else.
On you.
My trade
I
with you
traded
was
with
fine.
Mark. I traded with Mark and my man.
Yeah, he gave you all his good players. That was ridiculous.
He gave me
Justin Jefferson. You're lucky. Fortunate for the record league, Calvin Ridley got sent
I've had
off,
Justin
but
Jefferson all year.
no, you got him from him.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
He had Justin Jefferson,
all year
Calvin
almost.
Ridley, and somebody else. He had like 3 incredible wide receivers.
Let me see.
Who was
He
it?
gave me Saquon back. He gave me CD. And Saquon gave me Saquon, CD, and some other player.
Dude, he had Najee Harris. He had Justin Jefferson. He had Calvin Ridley. He had Saquon Barkley, I think. No, he had Dalvin. He had Dalvin Cook, I think. And then he had another, like, crazy good receiver. Because I got Dalvin Cook off of him for Waller. I think I traded him Waller and Saquon Barkley.
He only has one of my players on his team. Well, 2. I gave him Carr. Well, 3. Because I gave him Tony Pollard, too. And James Conner.
I'm trying to remember the other receiver the dude had. He had a nasty team to start the year, and they just gave it all away.
I'm unstoppable. You can't stop me.
You can't stop me.
Man, you just beat I'm the bestest. Basically, by a mile. But he's still up there. And Wall Smith's got himself a good team, too. But I'm the dude on top of the mountain. Y'all gotta come take me.
He had somebody else. I'm going to look it up. Kirk Cousins takes a snap, going to the end zone, and nearly picked off. Great coverage there by number 27. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. Conklin
No.
has... What's that?
Okay. Never mind.
What up, Kikosio?
No, you gave me Michael Pittman and Keenan Allen. No, you gave
Kirk
me
takes a
Cordell
snap.
Patterson and Keenan Allen.
For who?
And I gave you Stephon Diggs and somebody else.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. That sounds right. He had somebody else.
Diggs and Hubbard. I gave you Hubbard. Hubbard. I gave you Diggs and Hubbard.
Can't remember who he had.
And I gave you Jonathan Taylor. So if anything, I saved your season.
I saved your season.
I gave you the number 1 running back in the whole entire league. And Stephon Diggs.
Who was it, though? Is he on your team right now? Hold on. I don't know. But, so what's the playoff situation? Did you guys just figure that out yet?
He said we're technically in the playoffs right now.
What?
So so I'm guessing whoever finished first wins. If that's the case, y'all have no shot at beating. None. Because my schedule looks light. Who do I have next week?
He needs
I'm
to
glad
start
I
the
ain't got-
playoffs next week.
You said what?
He needs to start the playoffs next week.
I mean, I don't know if he knows what he's doing. As far as that. Well, I got Wall Smith next. That's not going to be easy.
All right, here we go. Kirk Cousins.
Kirko, get it right.
3rd down. Kirk in the shotgun. 3rd and 10 from the 12. Kirk takes a snap. Empty backfield. 4-man rush. Pumping. And down goes Kirk. Quinn making the sack. Robert Quinn.
Where do all these dentist appointments come from? Like, on Christmas Eve? Y'all open on Christmas Eve? I guess. Who opens up on Christmas Eve?
I don't know. But Greg Joseph in to kick the field goal, and it is good. 10-7 Vikings on top. Excuse me, 10-0.
And well, you losing in the playoffs right now in Protex League.
Am I in the playoffs, Protex League?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even set up my lineup. I thought I was out.
Nah, you in.
Oops.
Yeah, you lost. Certified Slick got you. Your
Oops.
Protect lost.
I didn't even set up my lineup.
And spoil you got demolished by Yuki. And I'm losing to this other dude, but we ain't in the playoffs.
I only care about one league. Because winner takes all in that league. And I can get $600. That's what I need. That's what I need. Wow, Robert Quinn has 15 sacks this year? Oh my goodness. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. I know he's good. I knew that.
Wow, he just got his 15th sack with that. That's crazy.
Must be nice.
Man, I wish the Bears had some sort of offense. It's so disappointed for their defense. I think they have a lot of good players on defense. Oh, we're getting a return here. Zigzagging his way is Herbert. Herbert gets up to the 30-yard line. So coming out of the end zone pays off. So that's where Justin Fields, the rookie from Ohio State, will take the field. Jimmy Graham, the man of the year award.
Terrible next year.
Anthony Barr is the man of the year for the Vikings.
That's all he could be.
Here we go. Fields under center. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Montgomery. Montgomery, nice crease up the middle. And he's going to get another 9-yard carry to start a drive. Quinn is a beast. Yeah, I just didn't know he had 15 sacks. Like, good night. That was quiet. Like, nobody's talking about him being a potential, like, defensive player of the year. Probably because the team sucks. Handoff up the middle is of Montgomery. Nice jump step, and he's going to get the first down. Only gains 2, but that's enough.
Nah, it's politics. That's what it is. We have 14 this year. He went from 2 to 14.
He had 2 sacks last year?
Yep.
Jeez. Fields under center, takes a snap, hand off to left side. No, play action, rolling to his right. Looking, and now throwing it. Has a man wide open. It's Darnell Mooney. Can he make the guy miss? No, he gets dragged down by Woods, but that's going to be a first down, Bears. What took him so long to throw it to Mooney? Mooney was wide open. Literally, Justin Fields almost ran the ball instead of throwing it. Didn't locate the guy going across the middle. I mean, that's usually the guy you're looking for pretty quickly after the flat. Justin Fields setting up again on the play action, and nice throw, but cannot bring it in, is number 10. Uh-oh, flag on the play, though.
On the tight end and the flat.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense number 22.
Oh, Harrison Smith getting called for the defensive holding, and that'll be a fresh set of downs for the Bears, thinking they got an incomplete pass.
Harrison Smith is a beast, Hall of Famer, but he old as crap now. He's still getting the job done, though.
Handoff up the middle for Montgomery. Montgomery dives ahead for a gain of almost 5.
Maybe the greatest white safety ever.
I don't know.
You can't think of that, can you?
I mean, you'd probably have to go back to, like the 70s or something.
Yeah.
But definitely in the modern era. What up, Cam? Cam is back. Shout out to my Tampa fans. Welcome back. Thanks for stopping on by again. Hanging out with us. Fields under center. Puts Jimmy Graham in motion. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. Looking, and he's going to try to make the guy miss. He does, zigzagging around, and gets a gain of about 3. Dangerous tackle. Luckily, Fields gets up unharmed. Don't you hate when you see tackles like that? Like they're going down on their knees and anything can happen in weird ways. Double tackled.
You know what? I forgot all about Eric Weddle.
Ooh, Weddle, yeah.
Yeah, all about him.
All right, 3rd and 3. Bears in field goal range, but they would like to get a touchdown, down by 10. Number 10 goes in motion. He's now the running back. Takes the snap. Fields steps back, throwing it over the middle. Has a man. Darnell Mooney. First down, Bears. Da Bears. Move the chains.
Aaron's brother was a beast. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what, man? I got respect for other teams. Thanks, bro. Here we go. 1st and 10. Can the Bears punch it in here? Bears defense did a good job after the fumble, not allowing a touchdown. Let's see if the offense can do something here. Fields under center. Montgomery the single back. They put Mooney in motion, and they're going to jet sweep it to the left. Mooney cuts it up, and he just loses his footing way before he even started to cut. And he dives ahead for a gain of about 3, maybe 4.
John Lynch. That's one.
Ooh, that's the best. That's the best. John Lynch the best. Yeah, you just got McDonald's too? Nice. I want some McDonald's. Oh, Hassan got McDonald's too. Nice. I had McDonald's for lunch. I told him I had a Big Mac earlier. The Mac Man. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Hand off to the right side for Montgomery. Montgomery is not going to get anything going. And on top of that, there's a flag on the play. Ooh, the ball hit the ground. Vikings think they have it. Right now they say it was a down by contact before the ball came out.
You wanna know what's crazy?
What's that?
When you was talking about the picks, when you said the big, the bad Detroit Lions, and they actually beat the Cardinals.
Oh, you know what? I did say that, didn't I?
I should have picked the daggone Lions. Man.
Offside.
But I would have picked the Lions over one.
Offense
That should
number
count
83
for 2.
lined up offside. Penalties decline.
That's Daz Newsome.
Wow, Daz Newsome gets called for offsides. That's interesting. You don't see that very often for a... Wait a minute. He didn't line up offsides. That was a weird... I mean, based on where the ref was standing, he was behind the line. That was weird. Either way, penalty declined, so no harm, no foul, because it's either way. It's a 3rd and 9 now. They challenge it. Why would you challenge that? Why would you challenge that?
We come back. 9 minutes left in the first half.
Why would he challenge it? The penalty was declined. No, I'm sorry. The other team challenged it. I'm an idiot. They're challenging the fumble. Okay, that makes way more sense. Okay, so we'll have to see if Montgomery ended up with a fumble here.
Derry.
I guess I'm going. Oh.
Derry.
He lined up offsides. His foot was over the line of scrimmage. No. See, the thing is there, Roger. Like, if you think that the 15-yard line or 20-yard line, I think it was actually, the 20-yard line was the line of scrimmage, you're wrong. Because if you look at the ref on the sideline, the line of scrimmage was past the 20-yard line. So his foot being past the 20 was not offsides.
Where's Roger Dodger?
Roger Dodger.
Ooh, look at that peppermint milkshake from Chick-fil-A. Roger looked like Tim.
Everybody got McDonald's. Yeah, it was a McDonald's kind of day. You guys are making me want to tell my wife to go get me some McDonald's.
McFlurry.
She won't
2
get
apple
there with
pies
that.
for $1.
2 apple pies for $1? Yeah, right.
They are $1, ain't they?
Not anymore.
Really?
I'm pretty sure the apple pies are now expensive. They're like probably $1.75 for one.
They should make them 2 for $1. They'll sell more.
Yeah.
Defender was stripping the ball out of the runner's hands before any knee was down. The recovery was by the defense at the 12-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Minnesota.
The Vikings get the ball.
The game clock will be 9 minutes, 4 seconds. Minnesota.
Oh, clear recovery, clear fumble. Yup, and so a second fumble ruins it again for the Bears. This one coming from Montgomery. Why was he running it with his left hand, running to the right? If you're running to the right, the ball should be in your right hand. There's no sense in putting it in your left hand, and that just cost him big time.
You know, Tim, some people don't think like you.
Clearly. That's what's wrong with the world. Here we go. Number 15 in motion. Kirk Cousins under center. Dalvin Cook, the single back, takes the snap. Play action, rolling to his right. Justin Jefferson going to make the grab in the flat, and gets pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 4.
You know what, Tim?
What's up?
At the end of the day, whenever you step back on that football field, we gonna see just how good you are.
I'm the GOAT.
You said you play tight end? Let's see some moves.
Let's see some moves. I'm such a shell of myself. One apple pie is $1 by itself now.
Huh?
One apple pie is 99 cents at McDonald's.
Yeah, so that's what? Yeah, that's cool.
Hand off to the
That's
right
good.
side, and he goes down immediately. What a play by Ogletree. Tackle
Is
for
it me?
loss.
Or do McDonald's menu look condensed now?
Condensed?
Yeah, like, it looks smaller than it used to be.
I'm not sure. I haven't thought about it, but that might be true. Wow, and the Bears, they have not had one takeaway in 3 games, but they've now had 9 turnovers on offense. Kirk Cousins, 3rd and 7, empty backfield set, takes the snap. Kirk going deep and incomplete. Great coverage by Graham. No flags on the play. It looked like he got his head around and then got his hand in there right when the ball got there. Nice play by Graham. 4th and 7. Oh, if anything, it's offensive PI. You see that grab from Smith Marset?
Who?
The rookie, Smith Marset.
I don't even know why they threw him a deep ball.
He's actually a guy Louis T predicted us to draft in his draft predictions. Apparently he's a military family guy. He thought that Ron would really like him. Jakeem Grant making some moves. Look at that guy. He's so shifty. Is he going to go backwards? He is. Can he get around? Oh, gosh. There's a lot of dancing here. He's now losing yardage. Still zigzagging around, and he's actually going to lose yardage at the 35-yard line now. That was a lot of fancy running to go nowhere.
Ron need help. He don't need to draft nobody else with a military background. Did that with James, and look what it got.
Yeah, you don't draft military background in the first round. Like that shouldn't be a main criteria. He lost 2 yards with all of that. Yeah. That was a lot of running.
That's hilarious.
On the game cast, what does it look like? The punt. What? Oh, that's the kickoff. Okay, we're doing some weird stuff now.
You know what?
What is this?
Ron drafts for character. He don't draft for talent.
On here, it says he lost 1 yard. Oh, man. Ron drafts for character?
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I like drafting character. I think that's a great idea, to be honest. But the problem is that it's got to match talent also. Like, but if 2 guys, even if a guy's a little bit worse, but has a lot better character, I'm not even hating on that. Like, it's building a whole culture change. But you can't have a guy like Jamin Davis who just absolutely sucks and draft him in the first round just because he has good character. Like, that can't happen.
Like, Like I said, I let you talk me out of JOK. I'm not letting you talk me out of nothing else. We're stuck with Jamin Davis. Hopefully he could become something in the future. I hate to be wrong right now about him. But hopefully he can prove me right so I can brag about it again.
Yeah, Ron could draft someone who has served people but has no talent and realizes a safety who ran a 4.9. What's his name? What's that guy's name again? Paris Ford?
Yeah.
Paris Ford. I want to see that 40-yard dash. I don't believe he ran it. I believe he jogged it. All right, Mooney goes in motion. Fields under center at their own 35-yard line. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Montgomery. Montgomery, another nice gash. First down and more. Past the 50-yard line up to the 49-yard line of the Vikings. Montgomery. Right now, 9 carries, 46 yards. It's funny, dude. It's like Dalvin Cook and him have like very similar yards, but I just feel like it's definitely different games right now. It's so weird. Dalvin Cook's just sneaky. It's probably just because you expect so much out of him. When he doesn't have like a 30-yard run, you're like, oh, that was a bad run. Montgomery, trips up himself in the backfield, gets back up, but now he lost all momentum, and he's going to lose a yard on the play. Second down and 11 coming up for the Bears. James Daniels. All right, here we go. Second and 11. Whoa, they're not breaking the huddle yet. 12, 11, 10. All right, now they broke the huddle. They got to hurry up. Wait a minute. They reset the play clock? What happened here? Ooh, the Bears had to use their first timeout. Not sure exactly what went wrong on that one, but yeah, they just took forever. Now it's second and 11 after the timeout. 6:16 to go here in the second quarter. They're at the Vikings. No, actually, excuse me. They're right at midfield after the 1-yard loss. There's Ryan Pace, the Bears' general manager. Made the big move to go get his quarterback. See if it's enough to save his job. Okie dokie. Here we go. Second and 11. Fields is going to go in the shotgun. Bunch formation, 2 receivers to each side. Now one's going to motion out far out wide to the left. Fields takes the snap. 4-man rush. Fields steps up into the pocket. Looking, throws it to the flat. Caught by Herbert. Herbert changes direction, and he's going to get a gain of about 8. So 3rd and 3 coming up for the Bears. Just passing the 6-minute mark. Vikings did get the ball first, so the Bears will get the ball coming out of halftime.
What's up with your boy, Nati? Nati was ticking me off on his show the other day.
Yeah.
His outlandish remarks.
He was saying the same thing about you.
I wasn't outlandish.
Fields in the shotgun. Grant goes in motion, 3 receivers to the left, takes a snap. Fields avoids the rush. Now he's going to run it himself. He has plenty for the first down up to the 33-yard line. He slides so he doesn't take a hit. Gotta love it. I do love that these mobile quarterbacks are getting smarter and smarter. You're not a running back. You don't need to fight for extra yards. Just get what you need. Slide. Don't take the hit. We got to keep you healthy. And I believe he was a baseball player too, so he has that nice baseball slide. I think he was a 2-sport athlete in high school. Oh, Fields going to motion out wide to the right, direct snap to Montgomery, and Montgomery keeps it on the read option, but doesn't go anywhere with it. So all that fanciness for no gain.
Like I still believe Justin Fields will be the best QB in this draft.
Tim, are you ready for tomorrow? Ooh, yes, I'm ready. I'm hyped. I'm glad that I'm glad the Rams and Seahawks are playing at the same time. So not all the big streamers are going to be doing the Redskins game. So we should have a good turnout. Here we go. Three receivers to the left. Takes the snap. 5-man rush here. Fields. Throws it underneath and makes the first man miss. Is Mooney, and he'll get a nice gain of 9. It'll be 3rd down and 1 at the 25-yard line of the Vikings. Zone defense there, got underneath it, made the first tackler miss. Nice play there by Mooney. Fields did a good job there in the pocket, felt the pressure, slid to the left a little bit, didn't get antsy, found his man. Nice 9-yard gain. All right, 3rd and 1 here. Fields under center. Montgomery the single back. Oh, they're going to get a false start. No, is that Tevin Jenkins again?
Number 76.
That's the second penalty tonight on Tevin Jenkins, the rookie. And that one was big. Let's see if they can get the first down here anyway on 3rd and 6. But they had a 3rd and 1 opportunity. The linebacker got him to jump a little bit. Uh-oh. Feeling a little Nancy. Antsy. Did I say Nancy? Antsy. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Fields in the shotgun. Number 10 goes in motion, takes the snap, pitch play to the left side is Grant. Grant hitting the edge hard, but he will not get the first down. And now Nagy will have a decision to make. It'll be 4th and 1.
Oh my gosh, Tevin Jenkins destroyed. He punished Anthony Barr. Oh my gosh.
Tevin Jenkins was considered one of the strongest and grittiest tackles coming out of this draft. Maybe besides the first tackle off the board with Penei Sewell. But Jenkins was considered one of the dirtiest players, honestly, last year. He was just gritty. Montgomery motions back in the backfield. They're going for it here on 4th and 1. Graham now goes in motion, takes the snap. Fields is going to throw it. And he's going to sling it to back shoulder, and David Montgomery makes an amazing catch. Great coverage by Vigil, but a better offensive play by Montgomery keeps this drive alive. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
For the throw? Shoot.
It was a risque throw. I was like, I didn't like the throw, to be honest, but it wasn't a good placement technically, so the accuracy was good, but it was just a dangerous throw because he was covered. I mean, like, look at that hand. That's really the better catch rather than the throw. Wasn't a bad throw, but it was a on 4th and 1. That's a sketchy throw. That's
put it back shoulder to where only he can get it.
That's not true. If what's his name got his head around, his hand was right there.
That's why he threw it back shoulder.
That was sketchy, but it worked.
Great
gutsy throw. That's what I'll call it. I'll call it a gutsy throw. Has no fear. He made me scared, but he has no fear.
We all know who can't make that throw. But that's none of my business.
He could make that throw. That's the sad part. He just refuses to.
Yeah, right.
He can throw back shoulder. That's not hard.
Yeah, right.
As far as a talent, that would have been picked off. That could have been picked off. But it wasn't. That's the key. That's the key. So the Bears now inside the red zone. They've been here before. Last time they were here, just a drive ago, David Montgomery fumbled it. That was the second fumble on the night for the Bears. Montgomery has one and Fields has one. Can they get some points on the board before halftime? Because they will get ball outside of half which will be huge.
Dante Scarnecchia.
W. Chris Downer. I was the downer on that one, right? Oh, wait, you did take a chance to take a shot at Heineke. I guess that's what he means. Come on, Bears, please score a TD. We'll see. We'll see, Hassan. Chris is nervous.
Nervous about what?
About losing tonight.
I already won.
You're so sad right now because you're like, darn it, I want to root for Justin Fields, but you know he's about to tear your heart out. Give you a 4-point deficit.
I know we straight.
All right, here we go. 2-minute warning. Justin Fields first and 10 at the 13-yard line in the shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield with him. None of them Montgomery right now. Takes the snap. Fields drops back. Here, setting up the screen, and he will get sacked. He didn't get rid of the football. And the ball comes out late, but I think he was already down.
Oh, and that running your mouth.
Fields screwing me.
That's what I'm talking about, Fields.
Was it a fumble again, for real? It's a fumble! But he got it back. It was a clear recovery from Fields. All right.
That's one of the worst reactions I heard in my life. It's a fumble, but he got it back.
Fields is poop. Or pooped.
If they told you you're on a 40-yard dash right now, and if you run a 5 flat, you get $1 million. You think you got it?
Dude, it would be a question mark if I would get a 6 flat.
You can get a 5 flat.
I could back in the day.
Oh man, you tripping? You can get a 5 flat.
Dude.
Are you stressed? Are you stressed and everything?
One day we'll see what I run in the 40. It ain't gonna be pretty. Quick throw outside to the left side, and Montgomery makes the grab, but he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Bears, man, they just know how to put a damper on a good drive. They're scoring a field goal. The offense is so trash. I'll take a field goal at this point. I need points.
I know the guy, Rich Eisen, he be running 40-yard dash.
Yeah. Rich Eisen. Jakeem Grant going to the locker room earlier. Hopefully he's okay. He's one of their more explosive players, him and Mooney. All right, 3rd and 24. Bears' current drive is a 10-play drive. So the Vikings used their last time out. They want to have a chance at scoring some points here. Fields, 3rd and 24. Would like to just get at least 10 yards back just to make it a little bit easier field goal for Santos. Fields takes the snap. Fields going for it all, and it's caught. And it was not as deep as I thought it was going to be. It's only a gain of about 15. So that's still 4th down and quite some time. There's a gain of 12. So 1 minute and 37 seconds. Unfortunately, the guy that made the catch went out of bounds. Who was it that made that catch?
Me.
Who is number 10? Oh, is it Bird that is number 10?
Mm-hmm.
Demir Bird. The field goal is up from Santos, and it's right down the middle. And the Bears are on the board now, down 10-3.
And Seaboy has some money.
$15 of you here right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button if you haven't already. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. some predictions for the Washington game. I guess you didn't watch my preview? Tisk, 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 Greg. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I made a preview today. It was 1,000 views. Where you at?
Yeah, Tim had us losing.
You didn't watch my preview either then, huh?
He has losing 21-17.
I had us winning in a gritty, nasty, ugly 19-16.
You know what? That game could very well look like the one like last year. That was an ugly game. Talk about ugly. And that because it was because of the quarterback position was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
So it could very well look like that. Possible.
Hopefully we get Kyle Allen back. Did we hear any news on that, actually?
No, that him and Heineke's still out right now. But it's a possibility that one. Well, I don't care about Heineke playing. If he plays, we're screwed. But we might be going in there with Tamu and
No,
Sherman.
Brandon Sheriff goes on the list. No. No. No, Brandon Sheriff's on the list, bro.
Be good. I know. I knew that earlier today.
No.
As long as we got my
He's still on the
boy
list.
Samuel Cosme, we're good. Sammy boy.
Why is this not up to date?
And Sammy boy.
All right, Santos. Into kick it away. Booming kick. Here we go. And we're off like a herd of turtles. Catches it at the goal line. We're going to get a return here from the Vikings. Running it back all the way to the left side. Can he hit the edge? He does. And he's going to cut it up the field and get a nice gain up to about the 32-yard line. And that's where Kirk Cousins and this offense will start this next drive with 1:25 to go here in the second quarter. What up, Kevin? Beltway 95 Sports is here. HTTR, baby. Sadiq Charles at right guard. Okay. I'm hoping that he's a GOAT. I like him at right guard. Or I like him at guard. I don't like him at, can't stand him at tackle. Here we go. Kirk Cousins. 3 receivers to the left. Osborne goes in motion. 2 receivers to each side now. Takes the snap. Here comes a weird blitz. Now they're going to throw it to the outside. Caught by Osborne, and he'll get a gain of about 9. Ooh, they're getting the deep dish pizza. You ever had Chicago-style deep dish?
No.
That's good stuff. All right, Kirk Cousins in the shotgun now on 2nd and 1. Conklin goes in motion from right to left. It's 2 receivers to each side. Kirk takes the snap, drops back, steps up into the pocket, and it's a sack fumble! But the Vikings hop back on it. Looked like it was Christian Darrisaw, the rookie from Virginia Tech. But it's Robert Quinn with his 16th sack of the year. Punching it out. What a beast. Working on that rookie. 3rd and 9 now. Kirk hurrying up the line, takes the snap. Kirk steps up into the pocket again, this time going deep. And it's intercepted. They treated it like a punt. But here comes the Bears. Back from the 50-yard line, past the 40. Terrible interception. And the Bears are back in field goal range. Dang near at least. They're up to about the 39-yard line. That would be a 57-yard field goal for Santos, but they still have 46 seconds and 2 timeouts. What was Kirk looking for here? Kirk, he had time. He wasn't a... Oh, his receiver fell. Oh, Justin Jefferson fell on the play. It looks like their legs got tangled. Kirk's upset about it. He goes, yo, where's the flag? But no flag thrown. And the Bears get the ball back. Hold the phone. So it's ball on Minnesota's 39. 3 receivers stacked over on top of each other to the right. Fields in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Here comes a blitz. Fields has to get rid of it quickly. He does. And he finds his man Montgomery. And he gets out of bounds after a gain of about 7. 42 seconds left. They still have 2 timeouts. Uno's the best in Chicago for Chicago. Yes, they are great. Before the season is over, we have to do a live stream from the fire station in Brandywine, playoff edition. That's cool. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Again, a 5-man rush. Throws it again into the flat. A nice tackle by Harrison Smith. 3rd down and 2. Hassan says another field goal coming. We'll see. They use their 2nd timeout, so they have 1 timeout remaining here. Browns, they almost did it for me. They almost did it. Would have dang near iced the season. Especially once the Bears win this game.
Yeah, no, we will.
You're saying LOL now. You're going to be mad. 3rd and 2. How is that possible? The Vikings have allowed 75 points in the last 2 minutes of a half? That's incredible. Quick throw from Fields. Oh, not on the same page as Montgomery. And now that will be 4th and 2. 33 seconds left. Will they go for the field goal or not? And they will. Justin Fields will go to the sideline. So it's from the 32. So it's a 50-yard field goal. 49, 50 yards, somewhere right in there. Will Santos make it to bring this game within 4? Santos made it already earlier tonight from 34-yard line. Santos from the left hash. Takes a snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. Did that get blocked? Or was that just that pathetic of a kick? Tomlinson acting like he made a play. He may have. Let's take a look here. Santos going to kick it. And yes, he did. He got that big right mitt up there. Tomlinson, a big free agent they signed from the Giants, made a big play there. And now the Vikings will have the ball back in a very interesting field position. 28 seconds. Now they can end up with points before the half. That is huge. Let's see, because now they have it at the 39-yard line of their own. They only need about a 20-yard, like 25 yards, and they're in field goal range. Takes the snap, empty backfield. 4-man rush, steps up, throws it underneath. It's caught by Conklin, and Conklin cannot get out of bounds, though. Clock's continuing to run. 18, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. They're hurrying up to the line. Kirk will spike it with 11 seconds left. They will have time for 1 shot downfield to the outside somewhere and see if they can get a field goal range. Greg Joseph's career long is 55 yards earlier this season versus the Lions. But tonight, they're in the Windy City. This is not where you want to kick field goals. Cold night. All right, Kirk. 3rd and 2 here. In the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. Osborne out wide to the right. Takes the snap. Kirk looking to the left. Going deep. And nearly caught by Jefferson. Slightly overthrown. Couldn't bring it in one-handed. So that, now they only have a chance. They only have a chance at heaving it to the end zone if they want it. They're at the 7-yard line right now. So it'd only be 53 yards to the end zone. Kirk. See if they can get there. All right. Kirk in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Rolling to his right. There he goes, going deep, and he just throws it away. Okay. Didn't even try to go for the end zone. All right. Well, that is halftime. Vikings up 10-3. And the Bears really shooting themselves in the foot. They've had 2 fumbles lost and a missed field goal. But they're right here in the mix. 10-3, only down by 7. All things considered, it could be a lot worse. They did get an interception from Kirk Cousins. It was Justin Jefferson and the defender, whoever it was at the time, got their feet tangled up and fell, and it was an easy interception for the safety. He almost received it like a punt. And we'll go into halftime. Bears will get the ball coming out of half. What do you think about this game so far there, Jers? Uh-oh, maybe he left. All by myself. All right, let's listen to Protex video. What do you got?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Protex Sports.
What's going on, everybody?
Back with another video for you guys. I hope you guys are blessed, will staying safe, staying healthy. Get to all glory to God. One God, we talk to y'all right now.
Glory
So
to
God's
God.
paving the way for all of you, all your family and friends, and also your family and friends are helping you any time of need. If you have any time of need, I hope everybody having a great holiday season, but also celebrating the gift of life. Amen. So today we are talking Washington football team. We're talking Scott Turner in this video, and I'm going to ask you guys a question. Is Scott Turner the right guy for this job going forward? I'm not a big Scott Turner guy. I will say this, so I might be slightly biased, but we're going to talk about the offensive statistics for the Washington football team. Things I'm not a big fan of what Scott Turner doing and things of that nature. And I'm going to give you guys my opinion. Scott Turner should be the offensive coordinator going forward. I'm doing this after a loss, so people might be having a problem with that. But I want to do this video for a while now because I'm kind of not a big Scott Turner guy. So I do want to explain why I feel how I feel about Scott Turner, and she even be the guy going forward. So let's go ahead and get to that. I'm not wasting more time. Let's do this. So right now,
Just to get,
you look at where we are right now.
but never came
in the
back.
league. We're 21st in scoring.
Somebody tested positive in my school. Prayers for him, but no school for me tomorrow. Ooh. You have school this? Why do you have school at all? You don't have a winter break? Interesting. I thought schools were closed.
Averaging 20.5 per game. We started averaging 20.3. We had the stretch we lost to 4 games, so it's went down to 17, went down to 21, and then 19.8 or 19.8 at home. With 21.2 at home, 19.8 on the road, and 21.1 over the last in 2020. So we averaged 21 points a game last year. We averaged 19.8 on the road. This year we averaged 21 at home. We averaged 17 in the last game, and then 20.3 points per game in the last 3 games, and then 20.5 overall for the season. So that is the point per game averages. Yardage, I don't really like yardage statistics that can kind of really throw things off. So I do.
I see his point, because yardage, like, you can get a lot of yardage in garbage time at the end, but at the same time you can get some points at garbage time too. So just points always matters. Well, I don't know, but I mean, you gotta do some stats, and I think yards and points are probably, I mean, they're just as good as each other in some ways. In some ways, you know, like, obviously the main goal is to score points, so it's not a horrible idea for that. But at the same time, that's not really what our offense is about at all. Like, our offense is a game control, ball control approach where you don't score a whole lot of points. You know, like, I mean, in great situations, you may get close to 30, but we don't have a style of football that's going to average 30 points a game. 27 points a game. That's just not the style that we play, and that's because of the lack of talent that we have on offense, right? I mean, we don't have a great quarterback. We don't have a great second or third receiver, especially with Curtis not healthy. Logan Thomas is not healthy. Like, we have Antonio Gibson, which is great, but that's kind of the goal, is we have to run the football. So it's also kind of harsh to even look at points per game right now. But anyway, let's see what Pro
How many points do you score? How many points do you put on the board every week? That's what offense is about. Points. Yardage is cool. Going up and down the field, that's cool. But can you get the team in the end zone?
Yeah.
And consistently, we have not been able to do that. So that's one of my problems with Scott Turner. We averaged 20.5 points per game this year, and we averaged only 21 last year. So our offense has been very pedestrian in Scott Turner's.
Yeah. But we've had, 6 quarterbacks in that time? Right? I mean, we have a different starting quarterback all the time. I mean, we've literally had Dwayne Haskins, Alex Smith, Taylor Heineke. Didn't we have a 4th one last year? Who am I missing? Oh, Kyle Allen, of course. We had to start a couple of games. Then this year we had Ryan Fitzpatrick, back to Taylor Heineke, back to Kyle Allen. Like, it's been a weird year. Then, of course, back to Heineke. Well, Kyle Allen hasn't started a game for us yet. But he's come in a couple of times. I mean, that kind of quarterback situation doesn't really breed success in the offense. Not that you have to give him every excuse in the book. Like, I don't mind criticisms, but it's tough.
Tenure here. Given he's not had a quarterback.
Okay.
He's had to run with guys with Taylor Heineke,
Yeah, there you go.
Kyle Allen, Dwayne Haskins, Alex Smith on one leg. So I can give him a caveat there, but I have several problems with Scott Turner, and I'm explaining them very, very briefly. Okay. Number one, we don't get the ball in the end zone enough. Number two, we're not balanced enough offensively, throwing and running. Number three, he does not utilize his players correctly, consistently. I am not seeing Curtis Samuel get a bunch of touches. Terry McLaurin's not getting targeted. Gibby, I know Gibby's getting the ball now, but early in the season, he wasn't getting the football enough.
He was fumbling a lot.
They utilize JD well at times, but JD doesn't get the ball enough to meet either. They use the tight ends well. That's the only guys they use well is the tight ends. The only guys they use well. They don't utilize the wide receivers correctly.
Well. Ricky Seals-Jones, I guess, does a decent job.
He's a one-trick pony. Just throw him a go ball and that's it. Like, you're not doing anything creative with guys. Other than maybe DeAndre Carter. They got a little creative with him with jet sweeps and things like that to get him the football. Outside of using DeAndre Carter, creatively, they have not been creative with other guys like Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel, which is your number one receiver and the guy you just gave him $35 million to. You're not using them at all. You're not using them at all. So I think Scott Turner had to work on that, or he does not need a job here. If you cannot utilize players correctly and put players in the best positions to succeed, you don't need the job.
What I would like to see is Terry in motion more. If I had one big criticism, I would say that. I think that Terry needs to be on the move more. When you watch teams like the Packers, you watch the Vikings tonight, Justin Jefferson's on the move. Devontae Adams is on the move. Like, they put their best, Cooper Kupp in LA, on the move all the time. Like, you put these guys in motion consistently to then make it so that the defense has a harder time covering these guys. Yeah, you can line them up and go mano-a-mano, and they can win very consistently, like very well. But it obviously makes it even harder on the defense if they don't know where they're going to be, right? I mean, he moves them around the field as far as he'll line up in the slot sometimes. He'll line up in the outside, but he doesn't do enough motion with Terry specifically. Like, I would almost, like, prefer Terry being the motion guy 60% of the time. Like, seriously, I want him on the move that often to then potentially get them in a bad matchup. Like, what if they, because it also gives away, obviously when you put them in motion, you know if they're in zone or if man-to-man typically. So, and then if they are in man-to-man and they don't follow him, now he's going to have a bad matchup. So, it's, if there was the one criticism that I would take, it's that, is put Terry on the move more, personally. But anyway, Turner has done pretty well. It's not his fault that Noodle Arm can't throw the ball downfield, but we got to find ways to get Terry the ball because it's going to help us win. It's not even only the arm strength that is the problem. The arm strength is a problem, but it's just a lack of want to sometimes. It's like a fear or something.
You need to give it to someone who's going to be able to do that. Now,
but then I say that, but then again, then he has like no fear throwing to Cam Sims and when he has 5 guys around him. It's so weird. Like, Heineke, he's got guts in very, like, big guts in some situation, right? Like, the way he runs the football, he'll dive for the end zone, he'll throw it downfield. He's thrown it to Terry in a couple of situations where Terry's made some great plays. Like, you think about the one to Atlanta, where he just threw it up into the back of the end zone and Terry came down with it. Or the one against the Giants, where Terry made the catch of the year for Washington. Not for the NFL, but for Washington. That was an incredible catch, diving, and he snuck it in there. So sometimes he does, but then other times you just feel like you're not looking for Terry open. Like, I don't know if you're expecting him to be double and triple covered every time, but give him a look. You don't know. Maybe he's open this time.
Scott Turner one more season. There's only one more. One more. You need to get your franchise quarterback. And then if Scott Turner keeps having the same problems he's having now, he no longer needs the job here. So that is my thing with Scott Turner. And that's going to do it for me, man. Scott Turner, get your act together, bro. Get these players in positions to succeed.
Anyway, that's my take on that one. Bears get the ball. That's right, Hassan. That is right.
This is of many of these guys, but I know exactly.
I don't know. I'm just not a Louis Riddick fan. I don't know about you guys. I am not a Louis Riddick fan. I don't know if it's just his voice or something. I don't like what he says a lot of the time. I don't know. I'm not a Louis Riddick guy. I don't hate Louis Riddick. I don't think he's like a bad guy or anything. I don't like listening to him. All right, Joseph kicks it away. And Herbert's going to catch it 2 yards deep in the end zone, take it out. Running up the left sideline, zigzagging his way, and he does get past the 25, but barely, maybe to the 26, maybe 27, depending on the spot. All right, here we go. Mooney goes in motion. Fields. Hands off to the right side is Montgomery. Montgomery dives ahead for a gain of about 4, maybe 5. Looks like he's right around the 30-yard line. Uh-oh. Fields hurries up to the line. 2nd and 6. Puts Mooney in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Montgomery. Montgomery slips a tackle. 1st down and more. Up to the 40-yard line. It goes Montgomery. Montgomery running at the ball quite well. 13 carries, 60 yards on the night. Doing a good job keeping this offense moving. Because without him, I mean, Fields is 10 for 12 right now. It's solid. But only 93 yards, no touchdowns, but a couple of fumbles. Fields under center. Mooney goes in motion. 3 receivers to the right now. Fields changing the play at the line. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side, and Montgomery nowhere to go. Can't get around to the outside, and he's going to lose 1.5 yards. Back to about the 39-yard line for the Bears. Get Terry 15 targets a game, please. Yep, I would like to get more touches for him, for sure. For show, for show. All right, 13-15 left in the third quarter. Fields takes a snap. Play action. Looking, pump faking. Now he has to try to escape, and he doesn't. And it's a huge, huge, huge loss. Justin Fields, man. You got to get rid of the football. You cannot take a sack there. Not like that. Come on, dude. You're outside the pocket. Just throw it away. Or use that speed. I mean, look, like you just stopped. Woonham making the play. Good play there by Woonham. Third and 25. Probably going to be a handoff here. Nope, they're going to throw it. Fields steps up, throws it underneath, caught by Komet. Komet will get up to about the 35-yard line. That will not be enough. So that'll bring out the punt unit here for the Bears. The Bears, man, they got some good players, and they got some good plays. It's just every single drive, they shoot themselves in the foot so hard. Whether it's a penalty, like a huge penalty, or whether it's a horrible sack, or what, they move the ball, and then all of a sudden, now it seems like every drive they've had like a 3rd and 15 plus out of nowhere. And just self-inflicted stuff. O'Donnell in to punt it away. And it'll be caught by Osborne and knocked out of bounds right around the 23-yard line. Scott Turner does a horrible job centering a game plan around his best players. I mean, is Antonio Gibson one of his best players? I don't know. That might be harsh. Bears went downhill ever since that double doink. The double doink. Terrible. Who looks better as a rookie or first few games starting, Fields or Huntley? Huntley's not a rookie. All right, here we go. Kirk Cousins hands it off up the middle for Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook jump step into the right side, and he's going to get to the outside, and he will get a gain of about 9. Flag on the play, though. Let's see what it is.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Number 17. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Uh-oh. 10-yard penalty. Block in the back. Interesting. Huh. I thought if you're engaged already, you can't get that call, but clearly not the case there for the Vikings. 3 receivers to the left. 1st and 18. Kirk starts this one in the shotgun. Gets Dalvin Cook to switch sides here. Takes a snap. Hand off to the left side. Dalvin Cook will not go anywhere. There's Akeem Hicks. Gets a gain of about 1. Okay, the first time starter, young compute, whatever. Who looks better? He looked good. He looked good. What up, Pat? You feeling better from last night? Kirk Cousins, 2 receivers to each side. 16-yard line. Takes the snap. Pumping. Going to the left side and tipped up in the air and nearly picked off by Graham. Graham having a great night. And that's 3rd and 17. Ooh. Hicks getting a QB hit through the guard. And he is on one right now. Bears pressure rate since 2018 with Akeem Hicks 32%, without 24%. Akeem Hicks creates 8% more pressure. Takes a snap. Hand off to Dalvin Cook on 3rd and long. Dalvin Cook spinning. He's cutting it back to the other side of the right side now, but he can't escape, and down goes Cook. Uh-oh, there's a flag on the play. What's the flag?
Flags come in. Not just in the passing game, too.
What is the flag? Refs are going to discuss it here. What is this flag? What up, Redskins Man 10? How you doing, man? Someone is simping hard for Huntley. Oh, yeah, he loves his Huntley. Loves his Huntley.
We're talking about
Personal foul. Legal low block on the defense, number 37. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
John.
Illegal low block? He didn't even touch him. He's going for the tackle. He's the one that tackled the dude. Illegal low block. Wow. Gives the Vikings a free first down. He didn't even touch the blocker, first off. And he's the one that made the tackle. Okay. Kirk takes a snap, handoff up the middle, and nice running here from Nwangwu, and that's going to get a gain of a nice 20. So that was a huge penalty. This is what I'm talking about. The Bears just shoot themselves in the foot. I can't believe they called that. He made the tackle. That is insane. He is diving for the tackle. Oh, man. Kirk Cousins under center, I formation. Takes the snap, handoff to the left side is Nwangwu again. Nwangwu this time will get a nice gain. He slips a tackle, and all of a sudden he's still going, and that's going to be a first down Vikings. I thought he was about to go down for maybe a 2-yard gain, but he made the guy slip the tackle, and all of a sudden it's another first down for the Vikings, and after that penalty, it's 2 huge gash plays. Like, nice stiff arm. Number 91 for the Bears, looking embarrassed, honestly. Gave up on the play, too. Big boy looks gassed. Kine Nwangwu. Dalvin Cook back in the game. I formation again. Kirk Cousins takes a snap. Play action. Steps up. Throws it underneath. And his arm was hit as he threw it. And it hits the ground harmlessly. 2nd down and 10. That was a garbage call. That was a garbage call. All right, 8:28 to go here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Kirk Cousins under center, takes the snap. Quick throw to the right side, has his man, Osborne, and it'll be a catch for a gain of about 7. 3rd down and 3 coming up here for the Vikings. By the way, not only do the Skins play the Eagles in Philly tomorrow, the Caps play the Flyers in Philly as well. Tomorrow is all DC versus Philly. Need to go 2-0. I'm with that. All right, 8 minutes here to go in the third quarter. Vikings up to the 28-yard line, 3rd and 3 of the Bears. Ham motions back into the backfield, offset I formation to the left. Hand off to the right side is Dalvin Cook, and Dalvin Cook will get tackled for a loss. Ogletree comes up and makes the play, and that'll bring down 4th and 4 now. So it looks like this is field goal territory. Should be about a 48-yarder or so, depending on the spot of the ball. 47, 48 yards. Oh, flag on the play again?
Amen.
Motto, honestly. Uh-oh.
Play was over. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on the defense from the 99. 15-yard penalty. Automatic.
Why did I pick the Bears? They are so pathetic. That's 2 third downs just given to the Vikings. I am starting to absolutely hate the Bears watching this game. I just can't stand this. I mean, good grief. What is they didn't even show the replay of the unnecessary roughness. Can we see what it was? What the hell are they talking about? Gibson gets the call. Unbelievable. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Kirk Cousins under center. Dalvin Cook, the running back. Kirk takes a snap. Handoff to the right side. Cook, nice jump step, and he's going to get a gain of about 5. What? What did Gibson do? take a cheap shot on Stocker after the play? What a moron. He would be off my freaking team. Out of here. What are you doing, you ding-dong? Not literally off the team, but man, he'd be benched the rest of the game. I don't want to see him. I formation. Kirk Cousins takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook will get a gain this time of about 3. 3rd down and 2 coming up here for the Vikings. That's sort of policy the teams need to make. If you do like a cheap shot like that, like Chase Claypool did the other night when we watched him, dude, you're out. Off the field. I don't want to hear it. Kirk in the shotgun. Jefferson in the running back role right now. Dalvin Cook in the slot. Kirk takes the snap. Drops back. Throws it to the end zone. Has a man wide open. It's the rookie, Smith Marset. Completely a blown coverage. Wow. Big win for the Skins can. I'm curious. Do you all miss the Kirk Cousins? You like that cousin? You like that Cousins? That was fun. That was a fun year. I was at that game. I was at the You Like That game. The 24-0 comeback. Jordan Reed on the slant route. Touchdown, Washington, 31-30. What a great game. All right, the PAT is good. So the Vikings take a 2-touchdown lead. I just can't stand the Bears right now. This game just sucks. Maybe Justin Fields can make it interesting down the stretch, but good night. I miss those Skins teams where it was no defense, all offense. The Jay Gruden teams. I miss that tinfoil steak grilling meme. Tinfoil steak grilling meme of a QB every day. What? I don't remember that one. All right, here we go. Joseph in to kick it away. 5:51 to go here in the third quarter. Can the Bears get anything going? I feel like I'm watching the game last night with the freaking Buccaneers. It's the week of no offense. Joseph kicks it away, and we're going to get a touchback. But yo, I went RG3 crazy in 2012. I bought into the hype so much. I still have a lot of that merch. Oh, I was hyped too. What a dingbat. Dude, Gibson is an idiot. Gibson is a moron. Just came up there and just pushed him in his face for no reason. Just like what's his name did. Just can't depend on nobody like the Bears. Yeah. All right, Fields. Under center. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Play action. Fields steps up in the pocket. Now has to roll to his right. And he's going to keep it pumping and finally gets rid of it at the last second as he got hit out of bounds. No flag for late hit. Oh, Jenkins getting into it after the play. Ooh, some fist throwing at the end. Who's going to flag going to be on? Tevin Jenkins defending his quarterback. Honestly, I don't hate it. That's a difference right there. You defending your quarterback, that's a whole different party.
Number 76. Half the distance of the goal. Second down.
The quarterback's on the run, so he loses the two-step process and the contact. Legal hit right here, and of course the linemen take offense to it.
Well, yeah,
protecting their guy.
You're protecting your guy, but also the other guy, number 90, came up and just punched him in the face too. I think it should be a penalty on both teams. The Rook defending his quarterback. Man. Did you see Justin Jefferson pregame? Yeah, with the Randy Moss jersey, hanging out with Randy. That was cool. All right, here we go. That's Tevin's third penalty on the night. 2nd and 22. Fields takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Montgomery. Montgomery gets tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gains 1 or 2. But not a lot going there. So now it's 3rd and forever. Alexander making the tackle for the Vikings. Bears are like us. Minus the sewage water seats, feds raiding our medical staff, and etc. Oh, that's funny. 2 receivers to each side. Justin Fields in the shotgun. Cole Kmet now motions back in the backfield as well. Takes the snap. Fields drops back. Finds Kmet in the flat, and Kmet will get a gain of about 12, but not enough. No flags on the play. What a concept. Look at that. You don't give them free first downs. See, I don't hate that one right there as much as the Gibson one is just so inexcusable. I just can't stand it. Like, I would be hot as a coach. Like, what are you doing? Just going over to a lineman out of nowhere and just pushing him in the face for no reason. Like, I'm just disgusted by that. Tevin Jenkins, on the other hand, oh, what a punt. What a punt by O'Donnell. And they're going to get the ball in. Oh, my gosh. Did they just get a penalty for no reason at the end? Nope, no penalties. Okay. Anyway, they're going to get it at the 4-yard line inside the 5. Anyway, so I don't hate the one as much as Tevin Jenkins. He's a rookie defending his quarterback. I'm really not... I'm not as mad about that. Bears fans are chanting fire Nagy, as they should. I can't believe he doesn't have a job. Did you watch the Raiders game, Tim? I did not. I had to take a nap. Gotta sleep sometime, man. Justin Jefferson in pregame had on this super nice Randy Moss Pro Bowl jersey. Yeah, I was seeing that. Didn't I say that? Did you not hear me say that, Redskins? Didn't I really say that? But yeah, I just can't stand that. Like, ugh. So bad. What up, Anonymous? Did you go to college, Tim? Yes, I did go to college. Yeah, you are down too, Chris. This guy's pathetic. This team is pathetic. I swear I mentioned it at Redskins Fan 10. No, I'm just second guessing myself. I don't care. It's fine. But yeah, no, I saw it. It was great. It was cool. Yeah, Tim went to the College of Hard Knocks. That's right. No, I would not say I went to the College of Hard Knocks. I would not say I lived a Hard Knocks life, that's for sure. What up, Austin? Tim, Gibson's going to have to carry us tomorrow. You ain't going to lie. But then we don't have Brandon Sheriff to run behind. The fact that Nike still has a job and the players don't have enough sense to fire this dude already, yeah, I just... I don't know. And Dalvin Cook screams through the line there on first down, but gets tripped up and gets a gain of about 5 or 6. He could have been off to the races if that didn't happen. What up, T-Ho? I'm going... I would come up with the different initials to say where you're going to school. Here we go. Kirk Cousins under center. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Dalvin Cook. And again, Ogletree making a nice tackle. Gain of nothing. If the Vikings win, are we out of the playoffs? No, we control our own destiny. If we win, we're in. We control our own destiny. Who's going to be the QB, Tim? At this point, it's looking like Gilbert, unfortunately. I'm still holding hope that Kyle Allen will be back, but I don't think Taylor Heinicke will be back at all. When he graduated, he said, "Shout out to the sidewalks for keeping me off the streets." 3rd and 4. Takes the snap. Kirk, pumping, rolling to his right. Now he's going to run for it himself, and he dives. It's close to the first down marker. We'll see where they mark him. Remember, as soon as his knee's down, he's down. Maybe worth Matt Nagy challenging it. Universal Technical Institute. I get you. I didn't think you were making it up, but I'm just saying I would probably say something else. Who's not playing for the defense? Quite a few guys, unfortunately. But we did get Jonathan Allen and Montez Sweat back, so that's big. But right now, Matt Ioannidis, Cameron Curl, they're still here. Oh, Matt Nagy, so upset. Oh, he is going off on the ref right now. He is hot. Yup, that's going to be short of the first down marker. Well, he's actually down by contact, so that's not even the Taylor Heinicke rule. It's actually a trade school. That's cool. Good for you. No, that's awesome. Like I know I'm joking about the name, but good for you. That's cool. I'm hoping I hope you do well. I hope we win, lol. Yeah, me too. I hope Kyle Allen will start and Gilbert will be as backup. Yeah, I don't want Gilbert on the field. We saw how bad Gilbert was last year for the Cowboys. He was pathetic. Here's the list of guys on the COVID list. So, no Cameron Curl, no Troy Apke. He's more of a special teamer. No Derek Forrest. Eifler was the new linebacker we signed. No Matt Ioannidis right now. No Tim Settle right now. No David Mayo right now. No Bradley King right now. No Roberts right now. No, he got off. Never mind. And no Khaleke Hudson right now. Cam is right now still... Actually, Cam Sims got released yesterday, which is good, off the COVID list. Here we go. The punt nearly blocked. It was tipped. It was blocked. And it'll get down to the 31-yard line. So the Bears finally catch a break. Great challenge. So they force the punt and they get the block. And the Bears, they're not dead yet. Matty Ice is back for the... All right, so maybe this is not up to date yet. Because I also didn't see Brandon Sheriff on the list, because now Brandon Sheriff's out, so who knows. And he didn't hit the punter. Great play there by number 8. All right, Justin Fields under center at the 31-yard line. Fields takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Montgomery, and he has nowhere to go. Matty Ice, according to somebody, said he is... I don't know. According to Hassan, he is in. 2nd and 10 here. Justin Fields in the shotgun. They're hurrying up to the line. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. Throwing it out wide. And caught by Mooney. Reaching for the first down, but I don't think he got it. I think he's going to be 2nd and 1. They're going to give him 2. 2nd and 2. So 8-yard gain. Do the Eagles have a lot of players out? Absolutely not. They have, like, nobody out. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for David Montgomery, and he will get a half-yard gain. So 4th and 1. Down by 14. Bears will go for it. I know Eagles fans are all crying, oh no, we lost Landon Dickerson. We lost Landon Dickerson. Oh no. It's like, okay, we've lost our quarterbacks. Okay, like, relax. And then also now we lost our awesome guard in Brandon Sheriff. So, yeah, it's still an even playing field. Not to mention, they're coming off a bye week, so they have way more extra time as well. Fields hurries up to the line. Fields takes a snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. And pumping, buying time. Can't find a guy. And down goes Fields. And that's another turnover from the Bears. 54 seconds left, and Nagy knows he's fired. Like, this is pathetic. Nagy knows. You could just see it in his eyes. Like, this is it. Terrible. Terrible. Just terrible. I went 0 for 2 tonight. What in the world, man? What is our receiver core going to be? Honestly, it's a toss-up right now. It's a toss-up. Tim, I wasn't following you back when we had Kirk. What was your feelings on just paying him, or did you see him like I did, a guy that would throw for 400 yards, but only 1 touchdown and 2 fumbles? I didn't have a YouTube channel back then, so to be fair, you didn't watch me because I wasn't there. But no, my opinions on Kirk was I did not want to overpay him. I didn't want to send a ton of money. I didn't think he was a great quarterback that deserved a huge contract. Would I have hated to pay him the $45 million, $100 million contract? Meh. At the time, I thought that was a little bit steep, but it is what it is. But the 3 years, $28 million fully guaranteed at the time was unbelievably stupid for the Vikings. That was just, I mean, they literally called Kirk Cousins he committed a crime, thief. It was just ridiculous. But no, I didn't hate Kirk, but I didn't love Kirk as far as a guy that I thought was a top-notch quarterback that should deserve a huge contract. I didn't like that at all. Justin Fields more like Justin Meadows, but felt the same way. Yeah, exactly. Terry gonna be back, so that helps. Yes, that's huge. That is huge. Ooh, the 2 for $6 is back at Burger King. Ooh, I might be going back to Burger King. I like me some Whoppers. DJ Moore to Washington, I guess was your spot. DJ Moore to Washington? He's not a free agent, is he? I don't think DJ Moore is a free agent. Unless DK Moore is somebody that I don't know. Kirk Cousins pump fakes, avoids the rush, throws it over the middle, and incomplete. Looking for Jefferson. Good coverage. 2nd and 10. 47 seconds left here to go in the third quarter. I don't think DJ Moore is a free agent. They should have his 5th-year option, I would imagine. And they're not letting him walk. He's going to be a... They're going to franchise tag him. But yeah, they still have him under contract for 1 more year. So he's not a free agent. Dalvin Cook running up the middle and nowhere to go. Gets a gain maybe of a half yard, maybe a yard. 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Vikings. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. The Vikings will let the clock run out. Still 30 seconds left, but that is what it is. We need Cam Sims to play more, so underrated. To be fair to Cam Sims has looked a whole lot better catching the football this year, which is good for him. It looks like he really worked on those hands, and it was tough that he was such a body catcher back in the day. Like that was the big thing holding him back. But you're right. If he's catching with his hands, he's a 6'5" frame. He can run a 4.5 40, which is not like blazing, but for a guy that big, it's awesome. And yeah, he's a guy that can really be a game changer if he catches with his hands, and that's what he's been doing. He's not like a crisp route runner. He's not going to be a guy that is shifty or anything like that, but he's a guy that you could just throw the ball up to, and he's so big. We saw him go over top of and just moss Trayvon Diggs. Makes sense. He is a Panther after all. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they want him. I mean, I'm sure Ron would love him, and same with Scott Turner. I mean, they know him well. And what's his name would want him? Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel and DJ Moore were really close, but I don't think so. Ricky Seals-Jones or John Bates, both of them should be playing. I prefer Ricky as a receiving tight end, but, I don't hate John Bates, but I don't like John Bates either. So, Ricky Seals-Jones, I think they're just okay tight ends, top 25 tight ends. Nothing great, nothing special, just do their job. But, Ricky Seals-Jones, unfortunately, gets too many drop passes every once in a while. It's tough. Cam Sims has been playing well lately, yeah. And catching with his hands, that's the big thing. That was my big knock on him, was the inability to catch with his hands. He was just consistently a body catcher, and it would cause him to drop some passes. I'm ready for the game tomorrow, man. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to surpass On the Warpath in subs. We're so close to catching on the warpath. We just need one more Redskins game. We should catch them. Tomorrow night, we should be able to catch them. Oh, home. I'm here, Debbie Downer. Oh, Tim. Oh, Tim in here, the Debbie Downer. We are better than our record. Shaky start to the season, but when we are healthy, we look good. Who are the free agents this year? Free agents at what position? I mean, we can take a look at the top 100 free agents in a minute, but we're about to get another drive going here for the Vikings. Seemed like Kyle Allen found Sims immediately, where Taylor and him just haven't had the chemistry we wished for after the Bucs playoff game. Well, Taylor's the one that threw that deep pass for a touchdown. 4 receivers to the left. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. 3rd and 9. Takes the snap. Kirk looking to throw. And incomplete. Great defense there. Wonderful defense on Justin Jefferson. Finally not letting him run wide open. Christian on the coverage. Got his hand in there. Great coverage. Maybe a little early. Maybe a little early now to get that angle. So, Bears got away with one actually on that one. All right, Damiere Byrd in to receive the punt. And no. I thought it was blocked again. Oh no, it's a muff punt! Oh, this game is over. Damiere Byrd, what in the world was that? Pathetic. Yeah, pretty much describes it. Bruh, the Bears are so trash. Oh my gosh. Predictions: Chase Young's or Parsons' better career? At this point, I'm going Parsons. I mean, Parsons is just an absolute stud. I think my favorite part about Parsons is he's got the desire, man. He's got the heart. And I'm not saying Chase is just a complete, lacking in that department, but nobody wants it more than Parsons, and you can just tell with how he plays on the field. I don't think Matt Nagy is smarter than the average Bear. Well played. But All right, 2nd and 7. We got 3 fumbles for the Bears tonight. Jeez Louise. They have 12 turnovers in the last 3 weeks. It's unbelievable. Oh no, the rookie Christian Darrisaw gets called for the false start. We need Davis to step up. You ain't never lie there, Austin. You ain't never lie. Tim, stop being nice. Chase is lacking in that department. He's lazy. He takes plays off. And tired after 2 plays. No. Kirk Cousins takes the snap. Steps up. Throws it to the left side. Caught by Osborne. There is a flag on the play, though. Holding, I'm sure. Either defensive or offensive. That's the question. Stay with his hands on his hips, screaming for James Smith-Williams to come.
50% of his passes for only 74
Offside.
yards.
Defense.
Oh, offside.
Number 33. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
But Mike Zimmer's
43, I guess. I feel stupid picking the Bears tonight. You and me both, Hassan. Me and you both. All right, here we go. Kirk Cousins in under center I formation. Kirk takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook cuts it to the right. And it'll be diving ahead for 3 yards. Do you think we'll get rid of Fitz? I hope so. I hope so. I don't want to pay him again. He's going to be 40 years old next year. Never been to a playoff game. Not very good. Only had 1 season ever where he threw 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. Yeah, no thank you. I didn't want him in the first place. All right, 3rd and 4. Kirk in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Kirk takes the snap. 4-man rush. Kirk pump faking, and down goes Kirk. Akeem Hicks. Big boy move there. All right. 4th and 9. Greg Joseph in to kick the field goal. Who do you think is going to win MVP right now? Karen Rodgers is the leader, and he's probably deserving, honestly. I mean, the guy is on a tear right now. Tear. And his team's, what, 11-3 now? I mean, yeah, Aaron Rodgers is probably the leader in the clubhouse. I don't know who's even in competition now since Lamar's gotten hurt, right? Like, he's out. Kyler lost to the Lions. I mean, that pretty much eliminates you right there. I don't even know who's in real competition. Like, unless they go with Micah Parsons, like, but it's going to be hard for a defensive player to win. Uh-oh, flag on the play. They went for the punt.
False start.
Up, 5-yard penalty.
Number 20.
All right. But the Bears can't do anything, so what does it mean? Hicks don't like Hicks looked like he never missed a meal. Never missed a meal in his life. Not once. Mike Williams would be a huge to have. I've seen those predictions. Oh, yeah, Mike Williams. He'd be a great number 2. He's got great size, great hands. He'd be a great guy to pair up with Terry. They kind of complement each other in different, like, they're different types of players, right? Terry, more of the speedster, blow the top off the defense, also can run the whole route tree. Ooh. And then you have a guy like Mike Williams, great size, can just go up over top dudes. Yeah, they would be a good complement to each other, I think. Who's even in it? Oh, Tom Brady was in it until last night. Tom Brady actually had a very good shot. That's right. Tom Brady was having an incredible season, actually. Yeah, definitely not Matthew Stafford. Jonathan Taylor? Maybe? But probably not. Probably not. Cooper Kupp? Cooper Kupp's having one heck of a year. But, I don't know. My pick would probably... I think Aaron Rodgers being the leader in the clubhouse would be about right. Obviously, there's, 3 games left? Yeah? 3 games left after this week. So, anything can happen, but Aaron Rodgers has been incredible. Aaron Rodgers wins MVP again just to spite the Packers even more, drafting Love. Yeah. That was such a stupid draft. That was a terrible draft. You're right there on the cusp of winning the whole thing, and you draft a quarterback and a running back when arguably your 2 best players are your quarterback and your running back. That's just insane. You needed so much defensive help. How about you drafted a corner instead of having to rely on Kevin King, who cost you the game against Tampa? Right? It's so bad. Or a second wide receiver to pair with Devontae Adams. Or their line is pretty good. They already have good running backs. I like Robert Tonyan as a tight end. Of course, he's hurt right now. But I like him. But yeah, just draft defense. I mean, draft more pass rushers. You could never have too many pass rushers, right? Like, why not? Hot take. That should not be hot. John Allen is the best on the team. Top 4 interior in the league. I agree. I think he's the best defensive player on the team. Is he the best on the team? I don't know. I like Terry a lot. So it's between Terry and him as the number one. And then, of course, Brandon Sheriff as well. Play action. Justin Fields goes down. Fields looking at the ref. Not sure what is going on. Dude, they totally should have drafted a first-round long snapper. I mean, why not? Their one now sucks. Does he really want a penalty on that? What's the penalty now?
Back, put his knee down on the ground. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on a defense number 92. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
What?
It's just a bad play all around. It's
What?
one way to get out of the shadow of your own end zone. I don't know.
He thinks the play is over.
Yeah, he sure does. And Lynch maybe didn't see the quarterback kneel down. It's just an awkward play.
Oh, he
Pittsburgh
knelt?
came back against the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, I didn't even know he
attacking
knelt.
This secondary outside the numbers. They haven't really.
Interesting. So that's a break for Chicago. 3 receivers to the right. Justin Fields in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Fields throws it to the left side. Caught by Bird. And Bird will turn up field to get a first down. Can Justin Fields get something going? He's having a great field position, completion percentage, rather. 14 for 17, 133 yards. But the 4 sacks have been horrible. And then the rest of the game is just... And then he also had the fumble. That was bad. Fields in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Fields throwing it over the middle. And it's going to be caught again by Bird. Patrick Peterson on the coverage. I forgot Patrick Peterson was on the Vikings. Is Sly back? That's a great point. Is Sly back? He should be back over soon. Maybe next week. Who are you talking about? I'm, of course, joking about the Packers drafting a long snapper. Nice throw over the middle, finding Jimmy Graham. No, excuse me, Cole Kmet. And here come the Bears. I'm just waiting to see how they're going to mess this up. Ooh, Justin Fields giving us a little telescope. Little telescope play. What do you know about the telescope? Drops back, Justin Fields throwing it to the left side. Finds Bird again. Bird is slicing and dicing Pat P. I agree, Tim. They should have drafted a long snapper. That's funny. Stat-wise, Allen, I believe, has more sacks than Donald. Than you corrected yourself. I didn't know who had more sacks. I knew that. I felt like Donald was having a little bit of an off year, but 10 sacks for an interior defensive lineman is still pretty good. Justin Fields throws over the middle, caught by Cole Kmet for a gain of about 6, maybe 7. So 3rd down and a short 4, it looks like, coming up for the Bears. Matt Nagy trying to save his job here. Can he make a comeback? Takes a snap, play action, rolling to his right. Fields, pump fakes, now turns upfield. He's going to keep it himself and runs for the first down. And it will be a flag on the play. I think Fields sold it. He's saying that he got hit by Kendricks. First down, and it looks like it's going to be half a distance to the goal on top of it. Fields getting the slide. Did he get hit in the head afterwards? Oh, yup, head-to-head. Good call, never mind. Clearly head-to-head contact. Yeah, that's clearly. I mean, I don't think he was trying to be dirty about it. I think he was trying to avoid him a little bit because he kind of like went up, but It's definitely a flag.
Hits him there. There's clearly a foul.
Yeah, to me, there's plenty of time for Eric to pull off of that.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on a defense number 54. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down. That contact will be an ejection for number 54.
Wow, they say he launched himself head to head. Wow. And honestly, I see it. I mean, it's tough. I really don't think it was that dirty. I don't think it was intended to be dirty. If it was dirty, I think he hit it well, to be honest. I think it was more of an accidental collision. I think he was trying to jump out of the way, but it does look like in certain angles that he launched himself head to head because of just how he tried to like jump out of the way. Like, to me, that's what it looked like personally, but unfortunately, I totally see the other way also, and yeah, he is going to be ejected from the rest of the ball game. And let's see what happens. Here we go. Montgomery in the backfield with Fields. Fields doing the Superman. He's got a Superman. Let's see what he does. Takes the snap, hand off to the right side, and it is going to go nowhere. Montgomery maybe loses a half yard. 2nd and goal from the 7.5 coming up. 9:18 to go in this fourth quarter. Bears down by 14, desperately looking to get into the end zone here. Great night watching a live stream, eating a bowl of Life cereal with blueberries, and knowing I don't have school the next day and Washington plays. What could be better? Happy holidays. Thanks for stopping by, Austin. 2 receivers to each side. Fields in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back. Fields steps up into the pocket, avoids the rush, now throws in the end zone and incomplete. It's nice defense there by Pat P, knocking it away. He may have had Cole Kmet for a moment, but Pat P makes a huge play. If that was thrown a little bit higher into the toward the inside of the field, that's a touchdown, Kmet. Not a great throw there by Fields. Not good placement. Good idea, but just not good placement. 3rd and goal. Fields. Empty backfield set. 3rd and goal from the 9 now. Interesting. I don't think it was from the 9. But anyway, takes the snap. Fields pumping. Avoids the rush. Now rolling to his left. Fields going to the end zone. And it's going to be dropped by Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham had 2 hands on the football. And now they're going to have to go for it. Down by 2 touchdowns with 8:43 to go. They really can't afford. Oh, Graham had a chance. After Washington wins the Super Bowl, you'll have 20K subs. That would be a day. That would be a day. If the Skins win a Super Bowl, you're going to see a pretty crazy emotional Timmy. Let me just tell you that. Here we go. Fields takes the snap, drops back, throwing it to the end zone, and it is caught, but he's going to go out of bounds. His momentum took him out of bounds. Mooney made the grab, but he didn't stay in bounds. Great throw, but unfortunately Mooney, the way he adjusted, his knee's out of bounds. He didn't even try to get that right foot down. Or left foot. Tough. Yeah, his right knee comes in out of bounds. Dang it. The Bears turn it over on downs again. I don't even know what turnover. That's like 3 or 5 turnovers now. I mean, the Bears are pathetic. They're just so pathetic. I'm texting my buddy and letting him know. Please be a TD. I hope so, but no. I said Bears are pathetic. He goes, yes, this I know. I mean, geez Louise. I mean, have you ever seen a team shoot themselves in the foot more than you have tonight? I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen a team ever before shoot themselves as much as the Bears are shooting themselves tonight. I just don't think I have ever seen it. I mean, the penalties have been just disgusting. 2 turnovers on downs, 3 fumbles. One of them was a muffed punt. Fields fumbled. Montgomery fumbled. Dropped passes. Wait a minute. Is this a touchdown? No, it's not a touchdown. Right? I'm from Maryland, Austin. We need the Vikings. We need Vikings win and beat the Eagles to be 7th seed. No, we need the Vikings to lose. Oh, that was an interesting angle. Hold up. Let me go back. No, it's incomplete, guys. It's incomplete. What up, Corn Pop? How you doing tonight? Ruling on the field, incomplete pass. I don't know why they're taking so long. This is an easy out of bounds. What are we doing here? Why are we acting like this is a complicated call?
Here we go.
Play, the ruling of incomplete will stand.
They say stand. I mean, it was confirmed. I don't know why the stand thing was necessary. We'll see the call will stand. Did you not see his whole knee, thigh out of bounds? Like, this wasn't complicated. Good, you're just hoping the Vikings win? Fair enough, Corn Pop. Kirk Cousins under center I formation. 8:30 to go in this ball game. Can we get a turnover for the Bears? Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook will get a gain of about 4. I think I might be meeting Tiki Barber next week. What is meeting? M-A-E-T-I-N. Like, what are you beating him? Like you have a freaking meat beater or something? What is a meeting? No, I'm just kidding. I understood what you meant. Turning Tiki Barber into meat. I gotcha. Here we go. Kirk Cousins under center. Osborne in motion. Kirk takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Dalvin. Dalvin bounces it outside of the right. Stiff arms the man and can't escape though. Nice tackle by Vildor. Gain of about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. Oh, holding on the offense, so never mind. That will be half a distance to the goal. 2nd down. Tyler Conklin, the tight end, gets called for the holding. But where are you meeting Tiki Barber? Why would you meet him? 2nd and 12 now. Kirk Cousins under center. What are we doing? Waiting for the clock to go down, I guess? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Kirk takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And Dalvin Cook will get a gain of about 3. Best YouTuber. Thanks, Austin. The Bears and Giants play each other. I think next week it's going to 9 points total in the game. Oh, gosh. What an ugly game. 4th season as Bears head coach. 32-29 record. What's crazy is, as many people that hate Matt Nagy, that's actually not horrible. That's what's crazy. Especially considering he had Mitch Trubisky as the quarterback. Dalvin Cook in motion. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, drops back. Kirk pumping, has trash at his feet, and incomplete. Didn't he say that when he was in Washington? You had to clean the trash at your feet. So he throws it away. Incomplete, 4th and 9. Bears will get the ball back again for basically one last chance here. Bears defense playing great tonight. They are playing really well. 6:19 to play here in the 4th quarter. Akeem Hicks looks like he's having fun. Good for him. Jordan Berry in to punt it away here for the Vikings. Bears have blocked one earlier. Can they do it again? Oh, nearly again, but not enough. All right. It will be Bird who lets it bounce, and it will bounce out of bounds, and the Bears will have pretty good field position right around the 44-yard line of their own. The linebackers has to be the difference in this game. Discipline is the key. The zone read awareness by them is important, and tackling well, not scared of Hurts passing from the pocket. There you go. I agree. That was one of my keys to victory. Stay disciplined. That was a huge point of emphasis for me. Hope you guys are enjoying the previews. Let me know if there's information that you think is not worth the time, or if there's information that you think that should be added. Like, do you have any questions afterwards? As far as like after you watch it, do you think that I didn't give enough information, or you still have questions or whatever? Let me know. I do have another thing coming next preview that should be a fun portion of it. Corn Pop says the problem with Matt Nagy is that he isn't going to get a first-round pick until 2023 because of this trade. I don't even hate the trade. You got a franchise quarterback. I don't care about that. That's irrelevant to me. It's just, I don't know. He's supposed to be an offensive-minded head coach, and this offense can just not figure it out. Like, because didn't he come from the Andy Reid tree? And he was like an offensive coordinator for Andy Reid, and the offense, like, he's had good defenses. His offense has just been terrible. But the biggest thing I'm noticing is it's like the Jay Gruden effect. Like, I feel like that's a great comparison. Jay Gruden, he just never had the discipline. Like, there's too many freaking penalties, too many shooting themselves in the foot, just too much bad in this type of a game. It's very similar to Jay Gruden, actually. We should have to go after Brashad Breeland. Meh, Brashad Breeland's getting older now. I didn't mind him back in the day. Unfortunately, when he was here, he was actually a pretty good corner, but Antonio Brown just took his soul. That week 1 game, Monday night. I was at that game, and good night, Antonio Brown just absolutely annihilated him. And then on top of that, the Josh Norman coming in, and Josh Norman was the number 1, and Brashad Breeland wanted to be the number 1, and this, that, whatever, and there was like an ego game. And again, discipline from Jay Gruden. You just didn't have a team of guys buying in, and Brashad Breeland, unfortunately, was a victim of that. 3 receivers to the left. Fields in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looking to his left, quick throw, and caught. No, it's incomplete. It pops out late. Cole Kmet did not bring it in. Vigil there to break it up potentially. Still a very catchable ball, it looked like. So incomplete. Three receivers to the left. Justin Fields in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Avoids the rush, now rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it, running downfield. And he's gone into the second level. And a nice gain of about 23 yards, scampering downfield. I was right on the money with that 23. I just estimated. Looked over, long of 23. Perfect. Tim, don't forget us when you become play-by-play for Amazon Sports or ESPN. Justin Fields spins off, running to his left, and throws it. Is it caught? It's close. And they're going to say incomplete. Couldn't tell if his feet were down or not. I am confident you will be one of the best, so I'm saying this now. Thanks, Roger. I appreciate the kind words. And yes, I will not forget where I came from. It'll be fun. It'll be fun reminiscing on these days where, you know, I was just doing it on YouTube with 15 viewers, 24 likes, you know, less than 3,000 subscribers. Oh, nice snot rocket there from Mike Zimmer. That's what you needed to know. Three receivers to the right. Justin Fields drops back, throwing to the right side. Has a man wide open is Darnell Mooney. And a gain of about 14 yards, 1st and 10 for the Bears. Heineke equals future? No, Austin. I don't think so. I disagree. But I know my man Paul last night in the chat was a big supporter of Heineke, but I'm not on board on that. But I am on board of hoping he is. It would be great if he was. Here we go. Justin Fields in the shotgun. Jimmy Graham goes in motion. Two receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Drops back to throw. Throws it to Montgomery in the flat. Montgomery turns it upfield and will get a gain of about 4, maybe 5. Excuse me, 3, maybe 4. It looks like they're only going to give him 3. So it'll be 2nd down and 7. Can they finally score? You have your hopes up way too high there, Hassan. Way too high. This is not about will they score. This is about how will they mess this up. Vikings showing a gap pressures this season. Player bails 57% of the time. Interesting stats. Next Gen Stats says it. 43% of the time they blitz. Here we go. Takes the snap. Fields. Looking. Now avoids the pressure. Pump fake. He's going to keep it himself and slides for a gain of about 3. Yeah, they really took a lot of the yards away from him where he started that slide. As soon as you start the slide, the play is dead. You don't get any of the slide yardage. So instead of like a 5-yard gain, what it looked like, he only got a gain of 3. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Justin Fields in the shotgun. Williams in the backfield with him. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Fields throwing it to the left side. Has a man in the end zone and overthrows Darnell Mooney. No way they're going for a field goal here. They gotta go for the touchdown. They can't afford a field goal here. Darnell Mooney, he just had that little bit of a slowdown. If he would have kept running from the get-go out of the break, he may have been able to make that grab. 4th and 4. Khaleke Hudson? Is that who you're talking about? Hudson? Khaleke Hudson? He's like, he's okay. Not great. Here we go. 4th and 4. Takes the snap. 3 receivers to the left. Here you go. Throws to the right, and it's going to be dropped by Bird. It was a beautiful throw by Fields. He got 2 hands on it. Incomplete. And that pretty much seals the deal here for the Bears. I mean, he threw it with pressure in his face. It was a little high, but man, that is such a catchable ball for an NFL receiver, and he just never got a hold of it. It was pretty, like, it may have been a good defense late, even if he did get a hands on it, like, as far as bring it in, but incomplete, no good. Bears give the ball up, still down 2 touchdowns. Vikings go into their I formation, Conklin in motion. This is where Cook thrives. Hand off to the right side, cutting back, and a nice tackle there by Blackson, I believe it is. It is. Blackson makes the tackle for a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Bears have to use their second timeout. They failed on the challenge earlier for the touchdown. So, yes, Vikings win this game, and they actually go into the seventh seed of the playoffs. Washington and Eagles, that'll be a big game tomorrow. Eagles, with a win, will not go into the playoff spot because they are down currently 0-2 in division games, and they don't have a very good conference record, if I remember right. 4-4, maybe. So, it'll be interesting from there. All right. Takes the snap. Kirk Cousins hands off to the left side, and he cuts it up the middle, and Cook will get a gain of another 2. 3rd down and 6. Blackson in there again on the tackle, as well as Graham and Ogletree. 4:06 to go, and the Bears use their final timeout. Gibson, Sheriff, McLaurin, Allen, Carter, and Tress, Cheeseman, Pro Bowlers? McLaurin, no, unfortunately. Jonathan Allen, yes. Tressway, no. Johnny Hecker always takes the Pro Bowl nod. He's a great punter over there. But you know who also is a really good punter this year? Is Gillikin from the Saints. That guy's a stud. If he ends up being a Pro Bowler, I wouldn't be surprised. Probably not this year because Johnny Hecker is still a big name. But Gillikin, I think he's a rookie. Look for him. Cheeseman, maybe. I don't know how they judge long snappers. I mean, Cheeseman seems to have done a great job. But I don't know how they do that. All right, here we go. Man in motion. Takes the snap. Fakes the pitch, rolling to his right. Kirk looking, throwing it downfield, and has his man, Justin Jefferson. He does go out of bounds, which stops the clock, but now they'll be able to run it 3 straight times, taking it all the way down to the 2-minute warning, and all but icing this game. 3:59 to go. Just 3 run plays, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Sheriff... He's not having his best year. I don't think Sheriff's going to be a Pro Bowler. It's hard to say. Like, who would take his spot? I know Zach Martin's going to be up there. I don't know. Like, I would have to see who is competing for it, but it may be Sheriff just because of the name recognition. Gibson's definitely not making it as a Pro Bowler. And it's not even that he's necessarily not deserving of it. I guess I shouldn't say definitely, because he was leading the NFC in yards at one point. That's hard to say. That's hard. To me, I feel like there's one Pro Bowler for sure. Gibson, maybe, but he has too many fumbles. It's so hard. Because you got Dalvin Cook definitely making it. We'll have to see. Ham motions back into the backfield. Kirk takes the snap. Hand off to the left side. Cook. And he will get a gain of 2 on 2nd down. So that will bring us to about 3, just under 2.5 minutes. Vikings remaining schedule. They got 2 tough games coming up. They got the Rams this week, or next week, I should say. And then the Packers after that, which they did beat the Packers earlier this season. And then they got the Bears one more time. So Bears should be another easy game for them, considering how pathetic they are. So, yep, this is now 2.5 minutes. We're crossing. We're about to get another run play for Dalvin Cook. Offset I formation to the right. Kirk takes the snap. And Vikings use a timeout. Interesting. Not sure what Why? Or what? If they do throw the ball here and stay in bounds, that ices the game. So maybe they'll go for the throw here and just try to end it right away. But I don't know. Tim, what do you do for work? I work in construction. I do what's called GPR, ground penetrating radar. I scan concrete. Carter, a Pro Bowler? He was definitely in that discussion after like week 4, week 5. But I don't know if he's kept up enough. I don't know. Because the guy that got hurt tonight, but Jakeem Grant was a great return man as well for the Bears, actually. I'd have to look who else is in the NFC. These are good questions, but Carter, he's, out of the guys you mentioned, he's probably not as far off as some of them, but as a return man only, though. But I would have to look at, I can't remember off the top of my head who's in the NFC that's good returning. All right, so it's 4th and 3. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. And honestly, the Vikings might just go for it here. If you get it, it's over. If not, it's pretty much over anyway. Brandon Ayuk is a kick returner. Jalen Reagor. Yeah, I like Jakeem Grant, or Jakeem Grant, whatever. Oh, Rondell Moore. I like him too. But you can see here, Carter is way down here, ranked 30th in the amount of returns. And, like, all his yards came from one return. Oh, this is a punt return. Never mind. Here's the kick return. He's got 747. Let's take a look here. Who has the most kick? Wow, Carter. Oh, shoot. Andre Roberts. That's right. Who's he play for right now again? I just watched him the other night. Andre Roberts. He's on the Chargers. So that's AFC. So Carter is 2nd in return yards. So maybe he does do it, actually. How does the Pro Bowl work on the way they pick players and how many per position? Per position, it's obviously different per position. But I believe it's some sort of committee that basically picks who is in the vote, and then it's based on fan voting. And then, like, as far as how many, it basically, like, you field a real team. So it's like 3 receivers in the NFC and AFC. It's 2 running backs, a fullback. I think it's only 1 tight end. No, probably 2 tight ends, actually. It's kind of like that. How does NFL Pro Bowl selection work? Are determined by a consistency of votes of fans and players, coaches. Each group votes counted 1/3 toward determining the 88 All-Stars who were played in the Pro Bowl. The NFL is the only sport league that combines voting by fans, coaches, and players to determine All-Stars. So that's what I knew. It wasn't just fan voting, but that's what it is. So it's also the players and the coaches that select them. And then it's also fan voting. Thoughts on Adam Humphries? I mean, Adam Humphries to me is kind of inconsequential. Like, the contract's fine, so I think he's fine. I don't think he makes some big plays on 3rd down for us, which is nice, but I don't think he's that interesting, I guess. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just, he's a role player. Caught by Herbert underneath, so the Bears will get one more crack at it here. Justin Fields. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Steps up. Throws it underneath. Caught by Herbert. Turns upfield. Zigzagging his way. And he'll get a first down again. Up to the 47-yard line. Justin Fields. Got a minute and 10 seconds left. Can he get to the end zone quickly and get an onside kick? Miracles can happen. Uh-oh, false start. Looks like it's going to be probably an illegal shift, actually.
Teams emphasize it.
Legal shift on the offense. Number 24 and 11, removing at the same time, did not reset. The foul is under 2 minutes with the running clock. So
10 second
we need to run
runoff.
10 seconds.
Yep, 10-second runoff. All right, 1st and 15. 1:06 to go. Night team, see you tomorrow. All right, Austin, see you tomorrow, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Fields caught, turns up field for Cole Kmet, passes the midfield mark again. 47 seconds and counting. Have to score within the next 2 plays to give you a shot at the onside kick. Fields, 37, 36, 35, takes the snap. Fields, quick throw to the outside, and it's going to be dropped by Herbert. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. All right, Fields in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Rolling to his right. Now he tries to avoid it. He's going to just have to get rid of the football. Tim, I won't be on your live tomorrow? What in the world, Kokosio? Jeez, Kokosio, you're failing me. Call you Keek when you're failing me. Keek. Silly Keek. Terrible Keek. All right, 4th and 5. It all comes down to this. Justin Fields, 23 seconds left, takes the snap. Throws it over the middle, and that is going to be caught, so it's going to be a first down, but that is going to let the clock roll down to 0. Yeah, Kirk had 87 yards throwing tonight. That's it? Ridiculous. All right, they do spike it with 6 seconds left, and that doesn't help anybody because there's only 6 seconds left, so it's over. Mathematically speaking, it is over. Vikings win 17-3, even if they score a bogus touchdown at the end. Who cares? Kirk Cousins, 12 for 4, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. He got sacked 4 times for 26 yards lost. Justin Fields, 24 for 37, 249 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. 3 sacks for 30 yards lost. Those were really brutal. Montgomery, 18 carries, 60 yards. Out of bounds with 1 second left for Bird. So they'll have one more chance at the end zone here. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So he's just padding his stats a little bit. Now he's up to 266 yards. But I'll be there next week on Sunday night game. Cool. Is this Sunday night game? We play Sunday night next week? It is a Sunday night game against Dallas. I didn't even realize that. Or I forgot about it. Oops. All right, well, it was a fun stream. Thanks for everybody who stopped on by. It was a light stream. Not a lot of people, but it was cool. We had some fun chatting it up. But we'll be back tomorrow for the big game. And until next time, see ya!